let's get a little recap of our last session. After discovering that there's a humongous monster that has
He's not that big. My monster's bigger.
taken over the Greenway Resort. After looking through some spy glasses, seeing that these banners that were supposedly up for Hundreds Day are actually the long necks of some kind of creature that have taken over the basement of the Greenway Resort. You all went back to the Vein Breakers, got some resources, a little bit of key insights, got some deafness potions, which is odd, but also got some wax in your ears. You started heading there, and through a packed crowd, saw some pretty heinous things. Now that you can actually see this creature that is normally not used to being seen, so it doesn't really act with any stealth. It kind of just does things right out in the open. You all made it with a close call where Felix almost got cornered. Made it to the water heater boiler room of the Greenway Resort, where you all found these massive heads that were at the base of this seemingly wall of flesh within this water heater room. A battle quickly commenced. People rushed in, ready to attack, and these guys hit hard, but one was already taken down, while the other was blinded by John, trying to nip out at him, but unable to reach him due to a certain seemingly outside of the range of this creature, how far away it can get from its body. But how we ended last session is the creature whose head had been ripped off by Felix just tearing the skin, and the head fell to the ground. As you all started to go and attack the body with fire, as you realized it was pretty weak to it, the body at least, I'll say that Turlon, you're the only one who could even see this just out of the corner of their eye. Felix, you're still fully deaf, so you're not exactly fully aware that this has happened yet. And Vita, you're on the wrong side. Maybe you hear some sounds. But John and Turlon, actually, you both see these four smaller, still quite large, 4 to 5 feet in diameter, smaller versions of the heads emerge from the body of the severed head. They are covered in this black goo, mouths agape. Their skin on their face is kind of shriveled, as before it was kind of this smooth skin. It looks like these newborn heads started to emerge, and I would like to send a painting for you all to see
The
what these four
painter.
heads look like. As they have
Mew and Sumia art.
Painter.
Yikes. Just kidding. I don't like you anymore, Steven. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I'm down.
See these black
I need to get to
creatures.
Why are they so happy?
They love doing what they do. And so that is how we're going to start this session. We're going to start off with a better note. Spill a little bit of wine. That's okay. We're going to start off with a bet. That's how premonition for him.
That's a scary painting, man.
Yeah, no, that's I had a fun
Yes,
time
Steven, are you
drawing
okay?
that one. I had a fun time drawing that one.
Are you sure you're okay, Steven?
Let's see how epic style this violin is.
That's pretty epic.
Stop posting these stupid ass Dragon Ball characters.
But we're gonna.
I don't know who that is, but I hate him.
We're gonna start off with.
That's Daima.
The other head. I'm gonna unpause the game. I'm gonna start off with the other head that was just blinded by John. This black goo is kind of rushing from its eyes as John, you are looking over. 1 second. A little bit of wine got in my Windows button, so it's kind of freaking out.
Should see smoke coming. Yeah, this turn order fucking
That's
sucks,
fucking crazy.
dude.
Very funny.
Could be bad. Could be bad. I don't know, though. Verdict's still out.
That's the size of our whole group.
I probably
Or-
couldn't lose when I have epic violin string music going in my ears.
So I have a decent damaging fire attack I can use, but I can only make one per turn. Would we want one fire attack per turn or my multiple animal hits?
1 fire per turn.
Okay.
100% fire.
So I don't think we don't have any other source of fire damage, do we?
We need AoE in this
Not really.
situation, methinks.
I don't got none.
Methinks.
Well, I hit the body pretty good with fire last time, so
Okay.
Did a good chunk of damage.
keep doing that.
All right. My keyboard's lights are out, but it still works, so that's all that matters.
This is how much wine did
Wow.
you spill?
Not too much. It was just on the Windows key.
He turns the webcam down and his keyboard is like fucking dark red.
It's just
Actually,
like,
a
Goes
little
out of his
swimming pool.
apartment.
all right. So,
Everyone-
Everyone on
Planet
Planet
War.
Warrior.
Absolutely.
oh Lord.
Everybody Pepsi.
All right, let's go back into it. So, blinded creature, John, you're kind of distracted by these four heads that are kind of emerging out from this decapitated head. But as it is now the blinded larger head's turn, it is going to use its first action to move in a random direction. So let's get the D12.
Can't even think for himself. Stupid idiot.
So-called free thinkers.
It is going to move its movement
You're damn
up
right.
to the top right. That's a pretty good roll for y'all. Well, I don't know. Depending on its next action, it's actually
Oh. Huh.
could be. I mean, it could have been a better roll. Let's just say that. Dude, it is freaking.
For you or us.
For y'all, I don't know. We'll find out. So this he is going to, while
Oh, man.
freaking out, this monster is going to use its thrash attack. Because it is blind, it does not have any hearing. This guy does not know what the fuck is happening. And so it is going to use
He's stupid.
thrash.
I do this when I stem.
Alright, we're gonna go without my keyboard for right now. We'll see if it can freak out.
Oh,
Don't need it. Don't need it.
When,
Don't need it.
when Windows thinks you're hitting the Alt key repeatedly, it keeps getting you out of the window. It sucks. Alright.
Can this stupid idiot hit none of us?
It's going to use the thrash attack, and it's going to thrash around, not hitting any of y'all, but it is going to
Holy shit.
slam into two of these boilers here. This one, or both of these boilers.
It's gonna bang its head back and forth really quickly in this small space.
Slamming into
stupid.
making
Gonna bug
this
out the physics
large
engine.
sound as it is screaming. All of you except Felix, you hear this, letting out this guttural scream, and it is going to, from thrashing around, it's going to take some fire damage from the coals. So I wrote this down. Consulting the DM guide, it is going to take 4d6 fire damage.
Oh, idiot. Oh.
Point and laugh.
Point
Damn.
laugh, point laugh.
Deserved.
Damn.
Damn.
And,
Damn, Daniel.
it is going to, and that is its turn. Turlon, it's now your turn. I will say you do
Nice.
see behind you
Turlon.
these four heads coming out. You, from the last time, you do have your sword in the coals. And I'll say
Yes.
just
I think
the
I
way
left it for like a whole 2 actions last
Yeah.
time.
So I'll say for the number of actions you let it in there is an additional d6 of fire
Got
damage
it.
to whatever your attack is. So right now we'll
So I
say
have 2 actions
2d6.
right now.
Yep.
Okay. Epic. I'm not trying to like gamify this too much, but like with having all sorts of like things in my esoterica, could I like try to like improvise something to make my attack like extra explosive maybe?
Hmm.
Or just like find something like flammable and try to like throw it on it when I hit, throw some like metal shavings or whatever. just try to like start a flame more?
I'd say because you would have odds and ends, I would say so. I'd say that roll a, if you wanted to do this, I'll say you could roll an esoterica check, and with a DC
Epic.
of 20, I'll say, and if you succeed on that, you can do an additional D6 of damage. If you critical succeed, that's
Okay,
2d6.
epic.
It's just if you can find it. But I'll say that would cost
Okay.
an action as well if you want to do that.
I will. Yeah, I'll do that as an action. Oh my god, Foundry is going slow on my. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Damn.
Then you get an
Damn.
additional 2d6. You find some
Let's
flint.
go!
You find some flint or some shit.
All right, now it's time to miss the attack.
What are you
So
going to
this one,
target?
So this one just, we killed it like over here, but then it spread out in all these little babies, right?
Yes. Yeah, the babies
Is
are
it
not
clear
dead
if there's like, I know it's like a stupid question, but is it clear if there's like is this part of the body like dead, or is it like these heads grew out and now the body is alive with 4 heads, or is it like these guys are crawling out of the dead body?
yet. It's the second one. It's the latter.
Okay.
This body is still very much alive and moving around, so it's kind of emerging from this head.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna measure here. Can I get over? Actually, I have 25 feet of movement. My character sheet takes like 5 seconds to load. Yeah, I only have 25 feet.
Yes.
Well, that's fine. Can I get to like just here?
Yeah, I'd
There.
say you'd have to duck under. You can give me an acrobatics check. It's a very low DC, but
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that for my second action.
you'll.
Sorry, everything is very slow. I'm trying my best.
No worries.
This dude has internet Wi-Fi.
27.
Internet Wi-Fi? I'm gonna die.
27
Hotel
works.
Wi-Fi. Hotel internet.
Internet Wi-Fi.
Cut that
Top
out.
5 internet. Top 5 Wi-Fi. Number 1 internet Wi-Fi for sure.
Yeah, okay, you make it.
All right.
Just easily.
Felix, are you in human form or in cat form at this moment?
I'm a cat still.
Cat.
I'm gonna from behind. I just like I take a step back and I get like a running jump and I jump over you and like slide across onto the other side. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to attempt to attack the base.
Okay.
Is there a thing I can target for this, or do you make an attack roll?
If you target any of these things up here, they all have the same AC. I'll apply damage
Got
to the
it.
one that I'm tracking the damage to.
Okay, actually, I think it would technically be that one. Okay, I will go ahead and make my attack very slowly.
With some
Actions,
epic extra fire damage.
strike. Okay, that was a 2. I'm gonna roll my hero point because I want to get that extra damage.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Just barely a miss.
Ooh, there
That's
we
a
go.
hit.
There we
That's
go.
a hit.
Still low, but a hit. So I will
Hmm.
add 3d6 fire damage, right?
Because of the critical success, you'll get 46. You get 2d6 from the
Oh,
2
right,
actions,
let's go.
and 46 from the esoterica check.
And that's all fire damage?
That would be just all additional fire damage.
Okay, got it. Cool. All right. So I run up, I get that jumping start over, and as I'm jumping over, I take out some metal shavings from one of the pockets, and I like throw them onto the spot on the base, and as I land, I just swipe down with the rapier, and you see the metal pieces sort of as like fire for just a brief spark engulfs the base. That's my turn.
Oh, yeah. I'll say as you slash across it, I'll say with your fire damage, the black goo that's kind of coming out of these wounds, whatever this blood substance, almost instantly evaporates into this dark
Ooh.
gray steam smoke. With the fire, it seems to be even more effective than just a normal slash. It appears to be burning away material, and as you kind of slash across it, whatever you slashed through, there are just these burn marks that start to emanate from it as it kind of singes away like paper. It's a very thin skin that this has.
Let's go.
You could really insult it. Vita, it's your turn.
Vita time.
Vita
So,
time.
Vita
Oh
time.
yeah.
so with Rogue's Ball,
Yeah.
in a normal situation,
Yes.
I can attempt to grapple someone
Mhm.
and then do extra damage if they're unable to pull away.
Yes.
This body is so big, it can't pull away. So would that be an automatic
It's
for
like
that roll?
as if you have grappled it. Yes.
Okay. And then how would the critical hold version of Rogue's Ball work? Because that's too much, I think, to do for free. But is there a way I can try and get that triggered?
You could do it. It's just going to take all of those actions to do.
Okay. Well, I can't do that now, so I'll move for one
Okay.
action. Then I'll use 2 actions to use the second power.
Okay. Roll that
And it's just
44 fire damage.
yeah, it's just the damage.
Oh yeah. Do some
Bam.
9 damage, but even as you're holding it, you've held Rogue's Ball against things before, it kind of burns it a little bit. This almost emanating from the point where you put it, there's these burn marks as just this black juice starts to pour out. You reach your hand in even a little bit more, and it's just steaming out as you are fucking really hurting this creature. I'll say you can hear just the rumble of the ground as it is groaning as you are attacking it.
And then does it get a bonus to the damage because it's fire or no?
It does, but I'm keeping track of that.
Okay.
Because I cannot use
that's
my
it for me?
keyboard right now, so I can't additionally add it.
Oh, I see.
But it is now the body's turn. Considering it took some damage, I'll say it is going to groan loudly. So I need you all to make a.
I'm about to groan loudly, really, too. If this goes bad, I swear
Does
to
it
God.
say it in the chat? Or let me try
Let me
to
go up.
I don't see it.
It does.
I don't see a freaking thing.
I'm gonna try to find it from earlier and use that one.
It's just make a reflex save is the most important part. But
Yeah.
that's a
Big little
Come
failure
on.
for me.
Yep.
Success for me or no?
That is a failure from everybody.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
But
Good,
unfortunately for
good.
you, Felix, that was a critical failure.
Oh.
So
I'm
you
redoing mine. 0
Attaboy.
point.
you can do it. Go for it. That is a success.
Bam.
Good call. Good
Bam,
call.
bam, bam.
That might have been it for Vita.
You
Do I have another hero point?
You do.
Do we start with one?
We start
You
with
got one.
We start with one.
Okay.
I will say this doesn't make you take any damage for this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it for this.
shit. That's
even
when we
the
took
crit.
damage.
You can
It's
take
probably
it back if you want.
not.
This does not take damage. This is
I'll
the
take it
thing that
back
makes
then.
you clumsy. Okay. Then
Oh. Isn't there something the body did where it like hits us all?
Thrashing.
That's thrash.
that's the thrashing.
Thrash.
That's
Okay.
what the heads
I'll
do.
take it back. I'll fail.
That's the one that does 6d10 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I want to
Oh,
reroll.
Fucking nukes you.
That's the nuke. Doesn't get it all the time though. But you all are clumsy too. But unfortunately for you, Felix, you are knocked around and thrashed so much by this or thrashed is not the good word. You are knocked around so much that you are also prone. You fall to the ground. You're not able to keep your footing. And fuck. John, it is now your
Meow.
turn. The head that was attacking you was kind of stupid and just thrashed away from you.
It did just click that you were a cat.
But he looks over and sees the 4 heads and realizes he's got to take care of this big one pretty quickly. So he's gonna walk over to the. I have 35. Yeah, I have 35.
Easy.
Just walk over here.
Okay.
And then that was one action. I'd like to grab this.
You'd like to
grapple it.
Grab it?
Which is I forget
I
it
like to
refresh
get
my
it.
time. Grapple
you do an
is
athletics check.
athletics check against its fortitude DC.
Yes, it's fortitude DC. Pretty high. A big creature.
24.
24 is a success. So
Okay.
you
Go!
are grabbed, or it is grabbed until the end of your next turn. So let me.
Well-
put it-
Let me just say something.
okay. Please
Uh-oh.
say something for me.
I'm a brutal bully,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna take four strength. It's gonna take 4 damage since I grappled it.
Hell yeah. Equal to your strength modifier.
You're like shaking it against the wall, like dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
4 damage.
And then I want to try and reposition it and shove its head into the furnace.
This is what I was hoping you're gonna do.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
Very possible.
So I need to make
Very
need to make-
possible.
another athletics check against its fortitude.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
So-
Does have
great.
the attack trait, so you do take it with the map.
The map.
Multiple attack.
It's normally
Meh.
Map.
it's normally -5. Okay.
It should be -5. It's not agile.
My agile grabs.
Mm.
Damn it.
Well, I'm
Oh.
gonna use my hero point on that.
Oh. This is possible. This is very possible.
One may hope. One may hope.
This is very possible.
Mama, don't fail me now.
That's a success.
21.
That's 21 is what you need.
That's
That's
minus
fucking
5,
crazy.
right?
That's
It's
with
gotta
the
be
minus
minus
5.
Oh
five.
shit!
That's
I
with the
can't see
minus
rolls
5.
again.
Oh, that's
Fuck.
with the -5. Wow.
That's with the minus 5. You needed a 20.
Sean's a strong guy.
21
Sean's a
is what
strong
you
guy.
needed. Hell yeah. So you, I'll say that is just a normal success. So you can move it up to 5 feet. I'll say it would have to go into this one. If you see where my thing is. For some reason I can't hold down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
this
see
one.
where it's going.
All right, so you are able to shove its head into the fire. I can't move it right now, but let's say it's moved. And that, I'll say, you did grapple it. I'll say that it's going to take 1d6 fire damage now, but it can take an additional at the top of its turn.
Oh,
If it,
Let's
and
go.
And if it
hey,
tries,
fellas, I'm a brutal bully. Since I reposition it, it takes another 4 damage.
Bit of a brutal bully over here.
Brutal bully.
He's such a mean guy.
Hell yeah. Okay. You can roll 1d6 for me for the fire damage, and I'll keep track of the additional damage that it does because of the weaknesses.
4.
Let's do 4 damage.
Beat his ass. Beat his
4
ass.
damage. Okay, we're keeping track of everything. Okay. That is your turn. You are currently holding.
You still haven't rolled the brutal
Yeah.
bully damage, right? That was the fire damage.
Oh,
You
it's just
rolled the
automatically
1d4.
4.
I already made
That's
it. Took him.
my strength modifier.
Yeah, don't worry. I already made him take that. But I will say, John, just grab this. I need to stress again, 10 foot by 10 foot, massive fucking worm. It shoved its face into the fire. These open coals. It lets out this awful scream as like the top of its face is just being held into these coals.
Oh God.
Does it look hard for John, Alex, or is he just like fucking taking it like a champ?
He's struggling a little bit. He like barely succeeded, and he's kind of weak right now. But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like if your dog was like tugging at its leash and it kind of surprised you. So yeah.
That's a funny description.
All right. It is now the small head's turn.
Every worm.
It's now their turn for a long time.
Every single worm's turn.
Yes.
At least I got thin minutes.
I'll say that
Call this a worm turn.
John and Turlon, when you all saw these heads, they look kind of shriveled. They look slow moving as they emerged from the wine. I've got fucking this on my mind.
Wine
from
on the
worm.
mime.
from the word, and they look this shriveled appearance, and as they're moving, it appears like they are slower creatures. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So they may.
What could
or
he
may
mean
not.
by this?
They have the slowed condition, which means they only have 2 actions.
Oh, I didn't think you'd tell us.
I love it when he nudges me.
What could he mean by this? And so
Looking into this.
2 of the heads are going to try and move towards you, John.
Comes a swarm.
And those are those 2 actions. And then these 2 heads are going to try and move towards you, Felix. And I'll say one of them is able to get close enough. Or no, that's actually, I forgot, its speed is very slow. So those are actually all of its actions. But I'll say, Felix, you now feel this breath from behind you.
Kill yourself!
You have not turned around yet. And it looks like these 2 heads, if you do turn around and look, you see 2 smaller versions of the heads, shriveled, dripping in black goo, as if they have just emerged from black liquid, which of course they have, and they are breathing towards you, seemingly barreling towards you at a quite slow speed. It is now your turn, Felix. I'll say you can feel it from behind, you can do whatever you want, but there is one nearby.
All right. 1 action to stand up. I'm standing.
Hell yeah.
Get this prone shit off me. All right, when in doubt, kill the ads. I will drop my animal form, and I'm just going to cast Ignition Melee
Onto this,
on
this lad.
this thing. Ignition Melee. Attacker.
Roll to attack, baby.
All right.
Sheesh.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll
Nice.
damage. Damage.
Base damage. Yeah, 46 fire.
That should be 46.
Sheesh.
Hell yeah.
That's almost
yeah,
Statistically pretty good.
that's pretty good. 46.
Yeah, actually, it's 3 or higher. That's awesome.
Yeah, that actually is statistically speaking pretty good.
Bitchin'!
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Statistically speaking, it's dope as hell.
it's dope as fuck.
It is going to take that damage, and I am keeping track of the additional damage it's taking for the fire, of course. And is that your turn, Felix?
Yep, that's 3 actions.
All right. The greater head is now going to attempt to break out of your grapple, John.
It takes 1d6 fire damage at the start of its turn
It
because its head's in
does.
the furnace.
It absolutely does. Roll 1d6 for me, John, just to make it fun. You get to roll it. Oh, that's 5.
5.
That's 5. Let me do some math in my head. Okay. It is going to roll an athletics check, and it is against your athletics DC or your fortitude DC, I believe.
Fortitude. That's 23.
23. Okay. Then it is going to make an athletics check. Hopefully this is a public roll.
Not.
Fucking crazy. Okay, you rolled a 2, which is a total of a 17. I don't know why it's going to do in public, but it does fail. So it is not able to escape your grapple, which means it's going to take another D6 fire damage. If you could roll it for me, please.
3.
3.
Yes!
On its turn, it's going to take, or on this turn, as you're holding it to the flames, John, it is letting out this terrible cry, and all of a sudden, this whole time, the bottom of the jaw has been kind of hanging open as it's screaming, as you're just holding it there, but the bottom jaw goes slack and hits the ground as it appears like the top of the head is no longer moving and is no longer screaming. This creature
Yup.
is dead. How did
Dead.
you
Yeah.
get dead? Status dead. There we go.
Plus dead.
All right.
Plus dead. It is now your turn, Turlon. Yes.
In times like this, dead is a good status to have. All right.
Whoa.
What to do in a
Super.
situation like this?
Keep stabbing.
Much to
yeah.
think about.
Keep stabbing.
Keep stabbing, I guess. Couldn't have said it better myself.
You hear this?
I'm gonna once again go for the attempt to go over. And what go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh no, no. I'm fine.
Get it.
I'm fine.
I mean,
I'm fine.
don't get it. Fuck you.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean actually no, like actually fuck you. Like actually.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to go?
Wanna get to the
I
other
wanna
fire.
go here, but it's 5 feet too many.
What about
That's
the
fine.
one to the left? Or is that not possible?
That's possible. Just those people
Oh.
there.
We're back in business. Don't care. Surely they don't have. Surely they don't have an attack of opportunity. They're little babies. Acrobatics, Steven?
Yes. Give me an acrobatics. Also, DC's a little higher, but not too much higher because you have to get around Felix and these heads.
For sure. And Felix is no longer a cat, so it's not as easy as it was earlier.
I was
Little
also
acrobatics.
prone.
Meow.
Oh. That's what I'm saying, man. Meow.
That's
Big
pretty good. That's pretty good.
acrobatic.
That's pretty good.
All right. First action,
Huge.
jump. Second
Neat.
action, stick that shit in the fire.
Yep.
Yup. Third action, turn around and attack. I'm gonna target the one right in front of me. Bitch.
Yep.
Body.
And,
That one, the big one that's right in front of me.
and I will make my attack. So I steady myself. I stick the sword in the flame, pull it out, red hot, and hopefully don't miss like a fucking doofus.
Mm-hmm. You get an extra D6.
Oh, critical hit. I
That's a
don't miss
critical
like a
hit.
doofus. Okay.
Ooh, that's a critical
Oh,
hit. Ooh, that fire,
almost looked like a doofus there.
that
could've been
fire
bad.
damage and the weakness gets doubled, yes?
Yes.
Because you apply whatever
does,
you
it
would have
does.
done, and then you just double it.
Yep.
So that's pretty bad for the
Okay.
body, I'll just say that.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
So-
bad. I'll be up front.
After having jumped to the other side, you see me look to the other side and see that the fire, like I'm too far to jump to the fire. So I go like, shit. And I turn around and I get a running start, jump over, right as I fly over, stab the sword in the flame, pull it out, whip around, and just slash right through a bit of this thing.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say from a previous cut that you've made through it before, and also all of the attacking that Felix has done, you just slice a large portion and just this large flap of skin opens up as this black goo starts to just pour out of this wound, all of it being singed by your red hot blade. And so I will apply that
Turlon looks like they're
damage.
having like almost too good of a time doing this as they're like smiling, jumping over.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts to, it's like an intense fight, and then it cuts to Turlon, and the music is like the "I can't see me loving nobody." That one.
I love
They're, just
murder.
they're having a great time.
Yeah, Turlon's in their
Uh,
element right now.
Glad someone is.
I am going to go get wine and use the bathroom. I will be back shortly.
No one die.
We're good.
No promises.
All right.
All right, Vita, it is your turn.
Beat it time.
Okay, Vita's
Sorry,
got
I
his
stole
hand in his fucking greater worm body, and he's just gonna maybe slip, go just even further beyond.
Okay.
Even further beyond.
I'll say because you can use the triple action thing now if you want,
The triple?
because you're just
Yeah.
you have it your hands deep
I
in
already
there.
had it there.
It's just
Yeah.
burning.
Because the trigger for that is if it was grappled previous turn. And
Yes,
now,
exactly. So
yeah.
I'll agree with
Okay.
that. Makes sense.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh
Bam.
my god.
Oh my lord!
10d4
Plus the fire.
plus the fire damage.
My whole fucking arm is in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blaze.
Let me apply the damage cut. Even without a keyboard, it keeps freaking out every once in a while. My computer's been possessed by the wine.
Your computer's been sober for like 5 years, and you
Drink
really
us.
fucked it up.
Drink
There we go. Okay. Yeah. It is now. It is now the
Didn't kill it?
body's turn. It did not kill it, but it is fucking hating it. I can say that the skin that is around and all the black liquid that's within is now almost like just pushing in your face with how much smoke is emanating.
It's like
from
being
us.
bit by a
Shit.
fire ant in the same place 1,000 times.
Yeah, it smells like burnt flesh, but burnt rotten flesh, and a terrible, terrible.
I'm taking a big hit of this fucking smoke, bro.
Got a big bite out of him.
I need. I wish it says public roll, and that's what I don't get. But I wish I could show off
You
ground
just
attack.
need the reflex.
Yeah, I need everyone. Let me try this. There we go.
Nope.
It's not.
Well, I mean, it
no-
just says reflex.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just click that. That'll automatically do the DC.
Whatever.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. And all.
Success.
This is the clumsy.
I fall on my ass.
Oh.
I fell in so deep I slipped.
Yeah, just this liquid's just pouring out. Okay, let me. Is it even possible that I can do it for Turlon, or should I just wait? What do you
You
say?
should
He was,
be able to.
he was getting
You
a
can roll
drink. He was getting a drink.
Drink and bathroom. It
And
could be
bathroom,
could be years.
Mm-hmm.
Ages.
yeah.
Days.
Years. Let me, if I'm clicked Turlon, and then I just do that. Well, it's a critical failure. It's not saying in the chat, or is it? No, it's
No.
not.
It's private.
It's a
That's
17.
funny.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I'll say
They don't have a hero point anyway, so it's fine.
okay, Vita and Erlon. And you, Felix, you all get clumsy 2 until the start of your next turn. And then John, you just get clumsy 1, but your turn is the next turn. So I'm just not even gonna put it on you. But Vita and Turlon is prone. Just slipping on this black goo that's emerging from this wound. John, you have, after holding this head in the fire, it appears to have screamed and is no longer screaming. Mouth agape. But give me a nature check for me.
Neat.
That's pretty good. A thought enters your mind. You're a little bit concerned that this creature may do the same thing that the previous one did. You're not entirely sure because the head was not cut off, but it's a worry that enters your mind. But as you're thinking about this, you look over and there are 2 heads that are slowly reaching out towards you from the other body.
Can we say that I haven't let go of the head, even though it's
Yeah.
gone dead?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Can
I
continue to
just
hold for
leave
sure.
it inside the furnace?
Sure. Yeah, I'll say
As
that it's kind of the top of the head. I'd say you can use an action to
I'm
maneuver
gonna
it.
push it in just
so
a
you
little
push
bit
it.
further.
Yep. Yeah,
Just
you
leave
can-
it in there,
You
cook
can
it.
absolutely do that. You don't need any athletics check. You already have it grappled. So I'd say you can
Okay.
just push it in with the head. The body is not able to resist.
Okay, after I do that, I'm gonna turn towards these little babbies,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna make that'd be really funny, but I can't do it. I was gonna say I was gonna try to grapple both of them, but
One under each arm.
yeah, but I can't. That would take 3 actions. So I'm just gonna go for the one that's closest, and I'm gonna do a sudden charge.
Okay.
Definitely, he's kind of like takes a few deep breaths before jumping back into another fight, but
Mhm.
he'll do it anyway because he's John. So Let's see. Oh, that was almost an at 20.
Ooh,
It's a miss.
that's a miss. That is unfortunate.
And no hero point either. All right. Well, I hope they don't have I hope they're not very strong.
Yeah,
So.
I'll say you tried to punch in, but your fist was just on the edge of it and just kind of glides off because it's just covered in this black liquid. It's
Gotcha.
not able to find purchase.
That would be my turn.
All right, we're back. I had to plug in my keyboard and half try and do something. It did not. I tried to make these weak boys from the previous
Session
encounter.
has been a clusterfuck of epic proportions.
It's crazy. Okay, so
Should have never had wine, man.
Well, yeah. Why would you do that?
Just focus.
Do
Drinking
not
has
listen to the haters.
consequences.
Do not, Steven. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
You should spill more wine on your keyboard.
He's going to pour that wine all over his little laptop, and then we're not going to be able to play.
Thank God for Numlock.
My laptop's actually very big.
Numlock.
I'm telling you, I couldn't type numbers otherwise.
My husband's actually very attractive.
My keyboard is large with a high constitution. It will withstand.
Yes. Okay. This is
Hardy.
going to make a bite against you. This head, John.
Okay.
That is a miss. God, I can't. Why is it doing it secretly? It says public roll. Okay, it's a miss by 1. Very close. It rolled a 22. It is going to try and make another attack against you. Another bite with its second action.
Oh.
Oh. You see what happened in the chat?
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
do.
All right, that's a natural 20, unfortunately.
I wonder why I got that.
Damn.
Damn.
I wonder why the critical hit deck
John is
popped
dead.
up. I didn't see a critical hit in the chat.
John's fine.
We don't die
No.
in this game.
We do. We do not
magic
die in
world.
this game.
The
No.
magical world.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it is going to roll for damage. What kind
Stay
of
alive,
fucking
boy.
damage is- I'm having to do it through the chat in the bottom right because the numbers are not correct for the actual bite, which is very frustrating. Okay, what? Okay,
Testing your DM skills.
this is it. Really is. This is
Might be worth switching to a laptop.
it could. That is 8
Wow.
damage
So it's
Oh.
doubled.
and then doubled.
Well, I'm at 0.
Well, John's
Oh,
John went to
shit.
fucking 0. Okay, double damage, John. You are at 0, and
I'm out.
You are grappled. So that means I have to. I was just reading the rules. Well, John's already right before this head's turn. That works just fine. So you are going to stay in your initiative order. I don't have to move you. The other head is going to, after
So
saying...
what happens now? Is it 3 death saves or
So
what
yeah,
was it?
so John, you are now dying 1.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
in the dead.
Yeah,
I'm
you're in the dead zone. That's crazy. Yeah, it changes your
Yeah.
vision when you're dying. So on your character sheet, you see in the top left, you see dying and wounded.
Mm-hmm.
So you are now dying 1, and you can left click to add and right click to subtract.
Not good.
When it hits your turn, you're gonna roll a DC 11. Yeah, because it's 10 plus whatever your dying is. A DC 11 flat check. So basically a 50-50. If you succeed, dying gets reduced by 1, and you're back alive. Or you go to 1 HP. Yes, when you lose the dying condition.
You start at 1 HP unconscious,
Yes.
but any major noise or attempt to wake you succeeds.
Okay, gotcha.
It's also good to note that your wounded level that you get knocked down again, you're at dying 2 instead.
Yes. So, yes.
And
Which is
what
bad.
What if they hit him right now? Because they're still.
Well, these are not
Like
intelligent
that.
creatures. So that would be bad. That would increase your dying level if you were to get hit, but I already had in my notes if one of y'all die, or if one of y'all starts getting eaten, the other ones are just gonna fuck around and just go around.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad if they're gonna fuck around and go
Yeah,
around.
me
You know,
either, but whatever.
I genuinely don't know if that's good for us.
Let's move on.
The other head is going to loop around. So essentially, John, in one roll, you can come back. If you fail, you're going to go to dying 2. If you reach dying 4, you die. Is the
All right.
biggest thing to keep in mind. And every time you lose the dying condition, so you come back to 1 HP, you gain a wounded. And essentially, wounded just means that every time you go
Start
down
at a
again,
higher.
you're going to start at a higher dying. So
Any
anyway,
healing would remove his dying level, by the way. Any healing
wound.
or any potion or magic healing. I think not like traditional like healer's kit wouldn't do it, but potions and
Yes.
healing does. Potions and magical healing.
So healing is all good. You lose the dying condition if you ever get more than 0 HP, so it's good. So anyway, I will say that the other heads are going to now attack. This head is going to attack you, Felix, and the other head is going to attack you, Turlon. This head is going to target. Let me try a whole bunch of things. I was able to change the statistics for one of them, so I'm going to make a strike. One that's one very far away. Fucking miss by rolled a 2. I wish y'all could see these rolls. You know, I'm not lying. But you can see it in the recording.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Be crazy if you were lying.
oh yeah, missed, guys. Oh shit. And
He's rolling a 40 on the die.
Steven wants to kill us. We've
This
really
worm
fucked
has
up his
hit 3
monsters
nat
before.
20s on me.
yeah, it is fucking crazy.
That is outrageous.
I don't think anything else could do damage to you, though. To be fair, John.
It's just bupkis.
It is going to try and make a second attack against you.
He's out of focus because he's dying.
True. Someone get a grayscale filter on him.
Yeah.
It slowly gets darker every save he
Are you
fails.
fucking
Yo,
critting me,
I'm
bro?
Why
sorry,
did that show
Felix.
up?
I'm
That's
sorry, Felix.
crazy.
Why'd that show up, bro?
It's the fucking wine, dude. Okay, so again, I'm
Quite a little level up.
I'm gonna have to do it again physically because I can't access the fucking. Okay, that is 7. That's public, at least, thank God.
Yep.
14.
14.
So that's going to be 14 damage against you, Felix. I'll apply that twice. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right, and then that is its turn. The other head is going to take one action to move towards you, Turlon, and then it's
Hey, what's
an
up?
action to attack you. Forgot if there's another nat 20. Okay. Strike. Oh my god.
What could he mean by this?
Okay, I'm not lying. It's a 19 plus a 10, so that's a critical hit.
No critical hit. No critical hit. Card though. We take
no
those.
card,
We take
yeah,
those.
not a d20, or not a natural 20. So once again, this is fucking crazy. This is so stressful. Okay, rolling. Another
This is where
sandwich.
DMs are made.
Yeah, so now you're going to take double damage because it's a critical hit. 14 damage. Those are its turns.
Hey man, be original. Don't roll a 7 again. Come on, man.
I can take a step back. I will say that Felix, you're being attacked. You turned around to do an ignition on it. I'd like you to do a perception check for me.
A perception.
To see from your perspective. I mean, these worm things are high up in the ground, high up off the ground. You are able to see that John is currently being eaten, and based off of your high perception roll, you're also able to see that John's legs are not kicking. They appear to be pretty limp.
Family Guy death pose.
Okay.
Like a rabid hyena next to it.
what do I need to do? Will it take a single action to move over here? Or will I have my movement left?
You can move through these things, you're just going to need an acrobatics check to see if you can get under it without being impeded with your movement at all. So if you want to move through it, just give me an acrobatics check, and I'll say if you want to do just any distance you can.
Here. And then acrobatics. Oh, this is bad.
It should be a low DC.
It is a low DC. You're able to get underneath them. Nope.
I do like crit failing that and like tripping and falling on your ass.
That would be what could happen.
Look at all these lines.
Artiste. Guys, the string music got somber. I'm worried for John.
Okay.
John dies, he dies.
Range 30 feet, which means it has to be here.
Possible.
Just means he wasn't strong enough.
Don't speak like that, John. Don't speak like that.
Philosophy,
We got
man.
you.
25.
got you.
Because picked a fight he shouldn't have.
Oh, you can't get close enough.
I can't get close enough.
I mean, from
Okay.
here, Felix, you can get to here, which is 25 feet.
Hold on.
Which is a little bit better than before.
Okay, then yeah, I would like to.
Like, you don't, because of your acrobatics
Do that
check, you
then.
don't need to move perpendicularly. It would be right here.
Okay. Here.
Yeah, one below.
Wait, can you do the
Yeah.
right where I am right now?
One more below. Just
One
move
down.
one down. There we go. Okay. That's one action to move. You're able to get there.
Okay.
Just barely.
That's not enough though.
It's a matter of inches.
No, it's not. It's not better actually. I can't. I need 2 actions to cast the spell.
He'll survive.
Change the
Even
thing.
if these guys do stupid, they're not going to attack him. He won't. Even if he crit fails and gains
Well,
2
regardless, I
dying.
need to be
Well,
close to him because I'm the only one that can heal. So
I mean, he's got 4 turns. I think he'll be okay.
Well, you could crit fail twice and it would go up. You need to kill him.
Okay,
But
that'd be crazy. Yeah.
you'll get him next turn. Unless these creatures attack him, he cannot die until next turn. And I mean, like, unless he gets unluckily thrashed. But I don't think both are dead, so they can't thrash. There's
They
no
haven't
way.
thrashed at all. I don't think they're gonna attack.
Yeah, the little guys can't thrash.
These
so
guys might not be able to thrash. I'll just say that.
okay,
I just
so
laughed
I am just gonna use all my movement to get over here.
Okay.
Actually, no. I need to do this the right way. Sorry. 30 feet. I need to be right here. Actually, sorry. Had to do a lot of measurements. Okay.
Okay.
So that's 2 actions,
one more
and
action.
all my spells take 2.
You can heal me.
I have 1 heal. So no, I cannot.
Why not?
Just
Man.
quietly. Wait a minute.
Come on. Vita needs emotional healing. He just lost Ori.
Vita needs physical.
For my my last one, I'm gonna cast Wild Morph to
Cast it on John. Turn him into
transform my arms into claws.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They're still like humanoid hands, but they get more canid, or like, I don't know, some creature with sharp claws and shit.
I
Ram.
like it.
gross.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it is gross.
yeah, it's not. That's my turn.
All right. Turlon, it is your turn.
What to do in a situation like this? Well, I suppose I'll start with standing up. I think I will do.
It's a good idea.
So, do I just like, is there like a stand? Like, can I click
It's a
stand
1
in here?
action.
Yeah,
It's
I
1
know that,
action
but-
to lose the prone, and you just remove the prone
Yeah, I'll
condition.
remove
Mouse over
You're
prone.
good.
You
Okay,
click
yeah,
stand.
yeah,
You're
cool.
good.
I will just.
Oh, wait, you can do
Okay,
that?
cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Now that I'm standing up, I will reach into my bag real quick and take a healing potion lesser
Okay.
and get a okay healing roll. And then I will attack this guy.
All right.
No time to stick my sword in the fire.
No time.
Just gotta stick my sword in a dude. Oh,
Sheesh.
unlucky.
Never mind that.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Sword not going in, dude. That's
It-
my turn. Me
okay.
going to bath.
It slides off. Slides off with some goo. Vita, it's your turn.
Okay, it doesn't look like, based on the way these necks are stretching, that this little guy can go under the big one and come to me, right? That's what I'm basing everything off of.
I'll say make a nature check for me.
Is that going to be an action? Because if it is, I'm just
No,
going to skip it.
no. It's
Okay.
just it's like the thoughts in your head.
All right. Well, whatever.
You're not sure.
All right. I'm prone. It gives me -2 to attack rolls, and I don't have to attack roll for my triple ball, so I'm going to stay prone and do a triple ball.
Okay. Kind of just on your knees, hands still
Yep.
fucking stuck in there.
Into the body, 31 plus the fire.
31 plus the fire, absolutely. Absolutely.
31 damage.
Vita on his knees.
Yeesh.
On his fucking knees. And holding it in.
Nice.
I'll say that as you are on the ground, your arm is just being pulled down and you're just leaving this massive scar deep within this monster's skin, which sucks. It is now the body's turn. I'm gonna make him fucking groan. Again, still freaking silent for some reason. I don't know how to not do that, but I'd like you all to make a reflex save.
Yikes, Vita. Yikes.
Am I prone to prone?
You're still on the ground. You're still gonna keep clumsy too.
I'm just dead, so
Yes, you are not touching the ground right now, John. So no worries from you.
I'm not touching the
Trying to
ground.
find the.
I'm floating.
Trying to find the.
You're-
I'm trying to find the
you're-
groan.
It's in the chat.
Just
Oh,
I did add just the reflex. So you should be able to click that button.
Oh,
Yes.
there it is. Okay, I
Shut
missed it.
up, man.
Dude.
I let John die.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I mean, no, I mean, Jesse, when he takes the heroin, he starts flying off the bed.
You
are
woke up, you found him, that's all you know.
You're one clumsy, Felix, but Kevin or Turlon and Vita, you are both clumsy too. Vita, you are still on the ground, but your arm is still within the creature. It is now John, your turn. I need you to
I
make
just roll a D20.
flat check.
Let's
D20.
go.
D20.
That's not good.
Oh,
That's a failure. That is one.
failure.
That's
Not dead yet.
That's dying 2
2.
to John. Not dead though. Still unconscious.
Reminder that your recovery check it scales with your dying level. So now you need to
Felix
get
will
12.
get him. It's fine.
It's alright. I got my guy, Felix.
It is now the head that has you, John. It is going to turn towards you, Felix, with John still in its mouth. And I'll say, John, you're slowly starting to go into the mouth. These little guys do not have the swallow action, but you are slowly being just ingested into this creature.
Gulp, gulp.
I'm going to,
Go.
because it's doing this, I'm just going to move you because I can't move you out of turn because that requires holding down the M key, which I do not have right now. So it is going to move towards you, Felix, and I'll say that. This is so annoying. Okay. I'll say that It's going to use its 2 actions to move towards you, Felix, and it's staring you down, looking like it wants to eat you.
Gnawing on fucking John.
Gnawing on John. John, you do not take any more additional damage. You are just
This is
still
kind of fucked
conscious.
up. I won't even
Yeah,
lie.
well,
God.
The
It's kind of fucked.
the
A little
other
bit.
the other head is just over in the bottom left, just moving around. Doesn't see anybody. This head here is going to take 1 action, and it's going to try and attack you, Turlon.
Only good things can happen to me in the next few minutes. Only good things.
Only good things? Okay.
Only
Well,
good things.
Let me
You just gotta remember to survive these things, you know?
attack through here. That is a miss. Rolled a total of an
Love that.
18. That's a miss.
Love that.
Okay, the other guy is now going. It is now their turn. Oh, okay. This other guy's turn is going to make an attack against you, Turlon. That is a total of 15. That's a miss. And it's going
Love
to
that,
take
love that.
another attack. These are not very smart. These are little babies. They just were born mere moments ago. And that is a 12
Just
total.
born and immediately being violent. You gotta love
Yeah.
that. You gotta love that.
I
So
Big
love
respect.
killing children. I
all-
love killing newborns.
All of the attacks against you, Turlon, miss. As they're trying to bite you, dodge out of the way of
Laugh
them.
at them.
They are pretty slow creatures, so not too worrying. But Felix, John is within the mouth of this creature, and it looks like John is probably about halfway through. Like you can only see the bottom half of John right now as it's slowly
God.
just kind of.
Vita,
moving
you're hurt,
inside.
right?
That's way less
Oh.
jaw than I want to see. I gotta
Not
be
bad
real.
to mess up John, but I mean,
No,
I
it's
could
not
use
gonna mess it
healing.
up. It's
Yeah,
you
I
could.
am hurt.
We're gonna go for some. We're gonna go for the value, high value.
My value.
First rank heal, 3 action.
Reaction.
Place the 30-foot emanation.
Oh yeah.
I can
Yeah,
place. I can
baby.
place
You
it. I
can
thought it had
place
to
it.
be from me.
Yep.
I thought it had to be from my body. Okay, never mind then.
I think it is. I think it is from your
Yeah,
body.
it's not saying a range anywhere.
Yeah, you
Like
have
it
to.
is.
How about
It
killing
does have to be from your
myself?
body.
All right, cool. I did read that right. So this hits myself, John, and Vita.
Yes.
Does
So
it hit this guy?
35 feet.
it's a
so
heal.
close. So close.
You can't accept creatures.
If the
It kills
target
everyone
is a willing living creature. So I think
That's-
willing.
It
I don't
says
think an enemy
all.
can be a willing. All.
No. Okay.
It can. I've had to use this ability a lot in other games. If the creature wants to be healed, wants to take less damage, then
All right.
it would
If
get
that's
healed
for
by this.
Steven to decide, I also don't give a shit about the small heads. I'm going to.
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't
it's a
think they
net
really-
win either way.
Yeah.
Heal us up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm at about half. And
So,
John's
yeah.
dead, so
I will. Okay. I will just put the.
This
Everyone
head
in this-
also has not taken any damage, so
So it don't matter. All right. Roll healing.
roll
Don't
healing.
matter.
Roll healing.
It's just gonna be a D8, which is ass, but
I'll take it.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
I'll take it.
That brings
brings
John back.
John
That brings
up.
John back.
John
Yeah.
is back. No dying. You are wounded 1, however. Jonathan.
All right. That's
I
just
healed
gone.
myself. So
So yeah,
I'll heal myself.
Okay.
I got it.
I got you, John. You now have 3 health.
I changed my HP.
You wake up in total darkness, John, as you feel the muscles around you just slowly constricting you in to his throat. It is not something that can eat you quickly.
What did you see, John?
What did I-
What do you see, John?
What's after this?
Darkness.
I will say 1. Yeah, I think you're grabbed. I think it says you're grabbed. I don't know. It says you're grabbed. We'll figure that later. I'll say before we get to your turn, Turlon. Felix, you're the only one who would be able to even see it, but the head that John had positioned in to have its mouth facing the open fire, you'll hear a whole bunch of little screams as it looks like the top of the head
Boy.
slowly starts to peel back, and you can just see out of the corner of your eye these almost a very similar process happening, like was happening with the other head, as these small heads begin to emerge from the mouth of the larger head that was placed there by John, and they're just entering the fire right away.
Fucking idiots.
Spawn kill.
Laugh at them! Laugh at them!
And
Point
then,
and laugh,
You
point
just
and
hear
laugh.
these screams emanating, so maybe you're not even processing that.
John's kill count's going up.
You could just see in the corner of your eye.
Dude,
just
he's
hear
he's
scream.
padding his stats right now. This is cringe.
Turlon, it is now your turn.
Stop spawn killing us.
No kidding about that. All right. One action, dip my sword in the fire bath.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I am going to exploit vulnerability on this idiot in front of me.
Which idiot? This idiot? The bottom idiot?
The one below me, south of
Okay.
me, if you will.
So, I will. And I shall.
All right, I'm gonna make my esoteric lore check.
Go for it. I got the number.
This thing is really loading. It's loading. The dice is turning. Okay,
Turning.
there we go. Okay.
22. Oh. Hey. Oh. That is a success. That means you learn its highest weakness. And then you get that weakness on your weapon strikes.
Yep.
And the highest weakness for this creature is fire with a weakness of 10. So that means any fire damage that occurs to this creature gets a plus 10.
Yep. All right. I'm going to look it in the eye, and I'm gonna like aim my rapier. I'm just gonna stab in, and please don't miss.
Simply don't do that.
Is my clumsy gone since my turn started?
Yes.
Should it be gone?
Yes, it is gone. Sorry.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, that hits. That hits.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I add 1d10 fire damage.
1d6.
Sorry, 1d6. I don't know why I said d10.
Because they have a weakness of 10 to fire.
Yep. Cool. All right,
Hell
I
yeah.
do 15 damage as I just
Plus
line up the
10.
sword and
Fucking
push it in and twist it.
Awesome stuff. I'll say that both of these creatures are looking pretty rough, but they are still chugging along. It is now
That's my turn.
your turn, Vita.
It's boring, but I'm triple balling and I'm not standing up.
Triple balling.
That's an awesome sentence, by the way. That just
Holy
goes hard as
shit.
hell.
Oh my god.
So you're just holding your hand inside this giant
holding the
mass
ball
and
and-
just going,
this
Yeah.
ball that
I'm
Rogue
just moving it around.
gave Vita. And like an
I've been
etch a
cooking this thing
sketch,
for a while.
you're drawing in this thing. Let's
Right
damage
out of the
that.
alphabet on its innards.
Right,
I've done like 80 or 90 damage to this fucking.
yeah, I'm keeping
Jesus.
keeping track of the additional fire
damage count. When we check the MVM stats at the very end, his damage is going to be the
It's
highest.
insane.
Is everybody collecting their money?
Guys, who's
We
been
missed a
collecting the
dollar.
money?
We missed a
Red
dollar.
hat jump scare. Red hat jump scare.
Okay,
What the fuck does that
everybody-
It's
say?
just a Bucky's. It's just a Bucky's hat.
I know, but I like
It's the-
corner my eye.
Jump scare.
Yeah.
The body is
you remember-
going to groan.
I'll say that later.
The body shall groan, which I shall put in the chat. If you all can make a reflex save, John, you do not have to. You're not touching the ground. Success.
I'm not clumsy, but I'm still prone.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm clumsy one or whatever, but I'm still prone.
Yes, you're technically clumsy one.
Failure.
Failure. That's a clumsy two, but not a critical failure.
Big number,
What did
but
I get
failed.
last- What did I get? No, what did I get last time?
A failure. The DC's pretty high because it's a big boy.
Oh, I got a 29.
All right. You all
Jeez.
are clumsy too, except for you, John. John, it is your turn. You are grappled within this lab's mouth, but you are awake, feeling on the brink of death, which sucks. But you are. You can try to escape. I'll say you can take it. You can attack from within the mouth if you want. Your movement is just 0, and you are slowly being constricted. And
I'd rather get out of this thing.
yeah, in a short amount of time, you may start to
Reasonable.
take swallowing damage.
Okay. Well, did make athletics check.
An athletics check, yes. I believe, or acrobatics. It's up to you.
It's gonna be a nat 1.
I'm ready for it.
All right.
No, that's definitely a success. You
It's actually
are
28 times 1.
you are no longer prone, or you are no longer grappled. Sorry, and you are now standing outside. You see Felix standing next to you. Still a little bit of green magic energy emanating around him after he cast his heal spell to everyone in the area. So you are now standing. You have 2 actions.
I look around and then I look at the little head in front of me and go, yeah! And I'm gonna make I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay. For that punch, baby. That's a critical hit, baby. That's a critical hit.
Jesus, dude. Never post that anywhere ever.
Yeah, I
Okay.
spoiled it for a reason, or spoilered it for a reason.
Yeah.
That's a
Frightening times.
26 damage. And
That
it
was
needs
2016.
26
That's-
Joel
damage.
had that autism that made you a fascist, I guess.
And it has to
Wait,
He
do
really
Yeah,
did. He
yeah,
really
yeah.
did.
There you go.
a DC 22 fortitude against my class DC.
If you just
or-
wake up and insta kill this thing, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, it nat 20. I don't know if
It
you
nat
heard the
20
sound,
did?
but it nat 20.
Damn it.
Oh, it did.
You will
All
regret the
right, that's
mistake of
fine.
sending me.
That is the 4th
Yo!
nat 20 against this fucking hit.
And then if it's still alive, I'm gonna try to make a combat grab, which is
It is
this
still
thing
alive,
again.
yes.
Okay, and so
That's
I'm just gonna try to
hilarious.
grapple it.
John is
Okay.
so scary.
John is
So,
terrified.
I strike it again, and then if
Okay.
I hit it, it's grappled. It's grabbed.
Yeah, so you need
I don't
the
think I've
minus
ever hit
attack
this.
bonus.
Oh, finally!
Oh my god.
Finally,
my
With the
God.
minus 5. With the minus 5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Finally!
Okay, so deal damage. This is just the grab, I'd imagine.
This is the damage, and then I grab it, and then I also grab it, so that's another 4.
As your fist goes in to try and grab it, and your fist just goes through the skin, and you're in up to the middle of your forearm as the creature's head is now just laying on your arm limp as you killed it in 2 hits.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is now dead.
So this is what you get for hurting John.
It
You
is now
fucking idiot.
this head's turn. Let me see if it
Stupid
fucking
idiot
does
all the way over
anything.
here. Fuck you.
No, it's moving.
He
in
has no
random
friends.
it's
He's
mov-
lonely.
It keeps rolling between a 3 and a 9 up like
It's
a
really
D12, so it just keeps moving down. Trying to go this way, it can't extend any further. I wish I could move the next, but I cannot. All right, it is now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to think that
By the
because there's no
way-
next, it looks like it's an actual little worm.
I've never
separate.
mentioned this, but when John rages,
Oh man.
just like hot air starts coming out through his mask whenever he breathes, so it's just like steam.
What the hell?
It's got steep.
Like a train.
And right now it's just like it's just like a train. It's just like a
Mhm.
steam engine. It's just fucking yeah.
I just fucking
He's
This is a
pissed.
steam whistle when he rages.
two quick fucking punches to this thing.
He's pissed.
Absolutely
quick?
killed And it is now these two heads' turn. It is going to make 2 strikes against you, Turlon. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I'm probably fine though.
What the
That
You'll
fuck?
see
show up.
that I'm not joking.
Why'd the
I've
critical
been
hit
known-
deck show up?
I've been known to survive
It's
these situations.
outrageous, bro.
It keeps fucking showing.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Remember,
It's okay.
never been worried. Never
Dude,
be worried.
Yeah.
I've had to roll this 1d6 plus 2 multiple times now and have it be doubled.
Yeah.
And I've
Go
rolled
ahead,
a
roll another
5 on
7,
it
man.
That's another
3
7, by the
times.
way.
That's so fucking crazy. Okay.
Guys, I think he's rigging the game.
I'm trying.
Algorithm,
Don't make
the
me pull out the
wine.
stats odds on that.
Guys,
All right.
Oh,
That's
excuse
14
me?
damage.
Huh?
I think I'm good.
Kevin's speaking to us through an action figure speaker.
That was with the
What?
Wiimote.
You're,
Yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
a moment,
What happened?
Your voice.
Very
sounded
briefly,
like
you sound like you
speaking.
were speaking through a Wiimote.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so. I like grab my headphones or something.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
I did it.
Oh, hey guys, we do YouTube here.
Oh, man, you did
Shit.
All right.
I'll
roll
have to check my
another
recordings
attack.
for that one.
All right, that's a miss. You can't see it, but it's a 12 total. This.
I feel like I see him fucking waving his fucking shitty hands in front of me trying to bite me. Fuck you. Or his mouth, whatever.
It got one pretty
asshole
good
has.
bite on you. That's how you dodge.
That's my impression of him.
Yeah. That's a total of
But he looks
25.
stupid doing it.
A 25, which does hit, not a critical, but just a normal hit. Once again. A second. How do I clear?
I've been known to survive situations like
Another
this. Dude, roll
5.
another 7, man.
I swear to
Roll
God.
another 7, man. No, it's cool. It's
Okay.
cool.
Another 7 damage, another hit, and it's going to take one more bite against you. God, I need to keep clicking on the dead one to roll.
For the
these
record, you're
attacks.
allowed to hit me as long as you roll a 7. That's okay.
Okay, this is a total of 24, which is another hit. Even with the
You
minus
better roll
5.
7, bud.
Let's get 7 more.
Seven. Let's
You're gonna be in a lot of trouble if you don't roll a 7.
Oh my god. Steven, roll another 1d6 for
Don't. You
No,
know,
no, no.
No, yeah, you're gonna break the
Preserve
streak.
it. Preserve
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. It has to be
okay.
earned.
Okay. Rolled it every time. Okay.
7.
What if there's a bug in the Foundry code where if you do 1d6 plus 2,
Your
it rolls
wine is
5
holding a
every
key
time?
down.
What if I roll it? I want to test it.
1d6 plus 2. We need to see
4 in a row is not that crazy.
I'll wait until
1/6 to the
afterwards.
4th. I guess times 6 because it could be any of the values that it could have been. All right. Those are all of the heads' turns. Felix, it's now your turn. John is now standing up and just two-punched this
crazy.
fucking small head in front of you. It's now laying limp in its body.
Well, John's fine. I run
So-
up here, 1 action. 2 actions, ignition. Melee.
Ignition. Melee. Roll to attack.
How do I fucking... Okay, I already... Okay. Attacker.
That's a hit.
Not bad.
Not bad. Hey, not bad.
46 fire damage.
46.
It's kinda ass.
Yeah, a couple of ones, but that's okay. Let's still get that plus 10. I'm keeping track of it. All right, body's taking 10 damage. I'll say you're just next to Vita now, just carving a huge hole into this body.
Can you make any more fire, or is that all you can do?
This is the only... Well, I have no actions, and this is also the only fire spell I have.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's just
Come
what
on.
Vita was asking, because Vita's fire was a lot more.
Yeah, to be clear.
Die.
My fire
me.
big,
Hey,
your fire
Felix just
small.
saved John, man. Don't diss him no more.
My stone that I have to grab on also takes 3 actions and has a higher cost. Does more, idiot.
Everyone
in
in
Well-
this team has a stone.
In a situation like this,
I need a
don't.
rock.
Yeah, we need a rock.
Both of the guys.
You
are
can have
now
my you can have my
doing
rock if you want, Felix.
No, you don't want that.
I know I don't want it, but like you can take it.
I will eventually. We're
So-
gonna get
what to do in a situation like this when you're surrounded by boys.
They're both really weak.
They're both looking
Start
rough.
stabbing.
Both looking rough. I'll say that.
Yeah, man. I mean,
They're bleeding
let's
pretty
just have fun.
profusely
Let's
with
have
its black.
let's have fun out there. One action, stick my
silly
sword in the
with it.
fire.
Okay.
Second action, attack the dumb bitch I hate and want to die.
Which one?
The one I targeted. Hit him, and I want him
Nice.
dead. I want him dead with fire. I'm attacking him with fire, and I want him dead. You catch all that?
I got it. I got that. I've written it down.
Okay.
I'll ask
15
the ledger.
damage. Is he dead yet? Please tell me the ledger got some good news.
You slice through it, and the ledger is supremely happy. It is dead.
I cut its head off.
You cut it right through. Oh, stupendous! This one is dead. You still have one more action.
Marvelous.
And then I look at the other one in front of me, my arms bleeding from being bit at as I'm like nearly dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, shit. And I attack the other one. As I'm kind of like frantic now, my smile and energy from the past few attacks has waned as I've all of a sudden taken a lot of damage.
Yep.
And I'm like really focused up now. Oh wait, don't take that. Sorry, hang on. I did not roll that with the correct minus. That should be a 19.
A 19 just barely misses. Unfortunately, just barely.
Too bad. So Zed. That's my turn.
Other strike against.
Please don't kill my character while I'm pissed.
How much
Right,
liquid
this
is
is
this
the
guy
third
putting
time
in
he's
his
peed
body?
tonight.
Dude, it's...
Vita, it is your turn.
Do I even need to say it?
I don't think I need to tell you what I'm
I'm still prone. I'm wedging my shoulder, my head in here a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
crawling.
cave diving.
Go.
Carved out just a whole.
Go, my
piece.
orb.
Yeah.
26. Oh yeah, beautiful, stunning. We love to run
Covered in
10d4.
goop and steam,
Yeah,
man. There's like
you-
a river of blood coming out of here.
You look awful. The body shall groan, as it does,
Oh.
as it has taken lots of damage. John, you are now standing. So I would like to ask you to fix a reflex.
That's a nat
Ooh,
1.
That's a nat.
Piss can get you out of a lot of work if you're using the bathroom all day.
Hell yeah.
You gotta think about that.
What happens if it's a crit fail?
You
Prone.
get prone.
God
I need
damn
you
it.
to roll a reflex. Mr. Troll.
Please
That's
use a
all right.
non-gendered honorific. Ooh, crit fail.
The MX just doesn't sound
I
good.
got
in
nat
English, in
20.
my
Am I up?
opinion.
Okay, am I not prone anymore for free?
Yeah, you happen to stand up for
Oh.
free. You are unaffected by
Right.
a nat 20.
Our two most damaged characters roll the crit fail.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Let's just say that's unfortunate.
It's
Prone, clumsy, and Felix, you succeeded, so you were just clumsy 1. Oh, whoops. John, you are clumsy 2. Well, I don't know why I even added to you. You're going to be next. And then you are prone.
Proned.
All right, it is now
If you
your
can teleport
turn,
over here
John.
and kill this guy for me, John, I'd appreciate it.
Uh,
You're
Holy
on the
shit,
ground.
Andrew
I'll
playing
say-
Lethal League Blaze.
playing
So
with
you
John.
So you can look over and you could see
check.
underneath the giant body, Turlon is also on the ground.
I'm gonna
Currently next
take a
to one.
swig of my healing potion minor.
Smart. Let's get an 8. Let's get an 8 here, lads. 7.
7.
Let's go.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
I'll
Apply
take
that-
it.
Apply that.
Whew, whew, whew.
It's
That
a
was one
pep in your
action. Gonna use an action to stand up,
Yep. Stand up.
and
get rid of
then
that prone.
I'm not really worried about that small fella over there. I'm just gonna
Whoa. That's fucked up.
move over and join the action there.
Oh yeah.
Well, this guy's off, like, putzing around doing literally nothing.
That's what I was talking about. That's a small fella.
Yeah.
He could be having a good time though.
That's-
What if he's
I'm
just having a
agreeing
good
with you.
time?
Give me an
60
acrobatics
feet
check,
away.
John, for him.
60 feet. Yeah.
He's
Is he
Closest is
stupid?
55 feet.
You ain't
Incredibly
getting
so,
us,
apparently.
man.
He's not
Okay.
getting over here.
give
Even
me
if he
a-
locks the fuck in.
I like. Please fail the
Okay, you're
acrobatics
good,
check. That'd
you're
be
good.
so funny. Just flop over the big body.
Oh.
Oh,
You're able to get under it.
Perfect Olympian leap.
All right, it is now this head's turn. Let's see which. It hasn't seen any of y'all. after John got bitten. So let's
Bro's
see
just
if
exploring his new world. He's a baby.
I fucking love it.
What
I
is
love
over
it.
here?
It
What's
keeps,
over
it rolls a 6, so
Life
it's just gonna keep trying to
full
go
of-
down.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love making.
How
dumb
long can
fucking
this thing
creatures.
stretch?
It's at its max. It can't go any further. It's just still trying
It's
to
just
go that
staring at the door. Okay.
way. I love it. Love making dumb creatures. All right. It is now going to attack you twice, Turlon, this guy. But I need to do it through this guy because it's the only one I was able to edit before my keyboard destroyed itself. That is a 24 to hit, which is a hit on you, Turlon. All right.
Not a fan of that, if I'm being
1d6
honest.
plus 2.
Oh.
Oh.
We're free. We're free.
my
We're
This
free.
is where you all die. This is where you all die. All right. It's going to do another attack with a.
Yeah, we're free. We're done. Yeah.
We're free.
No
We're
more.
done. We're done with a minus
These days
5.
stupid.
That is a 19. A 19, which does hit because you are prone, so your AC is 18.
Hey man, I need you to stop talking to me.
All right, I will no longer talking to Kevin.
We're not on
Thank
speaking
God.
terms anymore.
That is 6 damage, as this guy just takes 2 bite attacks against you. Felix, it is now your turn.
Ow!
You hear Turlon
Whenever I
yell,
hear that, I think
"Ow."
of the word not on squeaking terms.
Not on.
You know that
squeaky
image?
terms. Okay. Yes. Okay.
You hear Turlon yell out. a
Look
little
at me
bit.
preparing, so now I don't have any dead actions. All right. 2 actions. Ignition.
Oh, so this is ignition.
So this is 2 action melee ignition.
That's a 22. That's just a hit.
Which damage. Roll good.
This is ignition.
Ooh.
That's
Very
pretty
good.
That's pretty
15.
good. That's pretty good.
And for
Ignis.
my 3rd action, Ignis. Okay, I have.
It's carving almost like a human-sized hole into this thing.
Okay, untamed claws are unarmed attack, heavy agile, and finesse traits. So. Okay, cool. It does update this. Sweet. And then for my 3rd action, I'm just gonna claw at it with my transformed fists,
Hell yeah.
arms.
Give me that attack. Ooh.
That's crazy.
That's a fumble deck. Can we
That's
pull
a
from the fumble deck?
Let's pull from the fumble deck.
Any fumblers in chat?
Hey, you're clumsy too. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wait, I shouldn't be. Wait a minute.
Wow.
No, from
No, I was still clumsy when I attacked. That doesn't matter because I rolled a 1.
Well, it doesn't affect your attack when you're clumsy. It just affects your AC. But I will say your critical fumble deck says when you do melee, you're clumsy too.
Okay, I'm
So you just follow
gonna
that.
I'm gonna use my hero point so I don't critically fail. Well,
Okay.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna hero point for a shitty attack. I'm
I
using to
already
take up
used it,
space.
I think.
Hmm?
Anyway,
Yeah, I think you did too.
I think you used it
No, I
earlier.
You
didn't.
did. No, you
didn't.
decided not to last minute.
Yeah, I
thought
didn't
that
use
was
it.
me. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I didn't use it.
Whatever,
So I'm
man.
still not
Just
using
get
it.
that
Whatever.
damage up.
Get that damage up. Turlon, it's your turn. You got bitten twice by this thing. You see
No
John
kidding.
rushing over. Barely holding on.
First of all, no kidding.
That's not what the
I'm
baby
laughing at
Hydra
the
heads look like.
I know, it's an ash baby.
That's
Okay.
awful.
Put one of
I'm on
the
the
put one of the faces on top of that.
I'm on the ground. So first action, healing potion
What the fuck?
minor. Okay, that's useful. Good use of an action. I'm gonna second action, I'm gonna stand up. So let
Standing.
me remove my standards. Any standards? Where the standards at?
I stood you up.
Uh,
man.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, man.
Didn't show up on
What
the
to
day.
do in a stitch like this? I'll attack this son of a bitch.
Standing my white ass up and ignoring. Sorry.
Sorry.
Doing what I do best.
Hey, I'm ready for this.
Please die.
That's a hit.
Please die.
That's a hit.
Please die. Please die.
Just-
Please.
Just,
Perfect balance. A 1 and a 6.
just alone in
Equilibrium.
a
7.
alone in a hotel room, just screaming out.
I need to turn the dice
Please
back on. My turn.
Please die.
Cleaning lady.
No, this is
coming
average.
over. Oh, shit.
This is the average Californian's like.
With this slash, you slash across its face, and it just falls limp to the ground in front of you. This one is dead.
Modelo Negra.
All the ones that
Dude,
surround
you can't be
are
saying
dead.
that.
You can't say it.
All right, everybody, let's wail on this body.
All right.
God! I want him dead. I want him dead. I want him dead. I want him dead. I want him dead.
I'm now
You see
pulling it
like
apart. I'm showing my head, my full head and neck. And I'm really. There's gotta be like a heart or
Where's he
something
going?
here.
Where's Steven going?
he's getting in there.
I'll show my whole head in there.
Go
You
further.
You keep going.
Yeah, when are we
you
gonna
keep
hit
getting
organs? This thing has to eat people, but like
It's just this black liquid that's coming
just
out.
has
It's
to-
just pouring out.
I
It's
mean, I'm
pooling.
making it bleed out.
I'm
That's what
pooling
we're
it
doing.
around. The body is gonna let out a groan. I'm not even gonna do it. Just it's not worth it. There's no enemies around you. We are going to. John, what do you want to do? You see Turlon take out the last head. It's kind of laying
Okay.
there. Both
John's gonna.
you and Turlon are looking.
Run through my hole I made.
John. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I've
What
just
is
been
he
so
gonna do?
busy dealing with this shit. Okay, John's gonna disengage from combat if he can't. Well, I guess he can't. John's gonna pick up a shovel. I assume there's a shovel in here,
Okay, yeah. The shovel's
The
by
coal.
the coal. Yeah.
and he's gonna grab a shovel and then just start shoveling hot coal inside like a hole made in the body.
Absolutely. Let's see.
And I have
Okay.
I have a labor fucking lore skill, so I know how to shovel
Skill.
shit. So I'm trained in labor.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna shovel hot coal
I
onto
got a
this
big
body.
ass hole right here, man.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'll say you. I'll say let's get out of combat. Let's end the encounter.
This is hilarious. We saw this gaping, burning, smoking
This-
hole.
Yeah.
This guy down here is. You all are able to pass by him. He's not an issue. As you all are looking, especially John, as you're running to get some coals, you see the head that you propped up. You just see these 4 5-foot thick bodies that are also just leading in, just burnt to a crisp, as if its mouth had opened up. It's just the 4 heads. That's such.
Can we
That's
keep the last one as a
thing I was
pet?
expecting.
Keep it.
You could.
Like yeah, party pet.
Yeah. You.
We could raise them.
I'll say, John, all of
could.
you with just expedient speed see John rush over with a shovel and pick up some coals and just start pouring coals, hot burning coals into this
John,
fucking body.
I think it's dead already, John.
That's a good.
John,
Birds
steam,
into agony.
steam coming
John,
out. A fucking
are you alright?
helmet just.
Are you alright, John?
Oh,
What do you-
shovel.
Can we- hold on. Sorry.
I'm
Did
gonna
we
look
kill
like,
the big one
like
yet?
Felix.
I'll say the body is yelling out, the ground is rumbling. I'll say, John, you are making your own hole to the left as you are just shoveling into this creature.
It's John
Burning
Henry
hot
versus the
liquid.
machine.
Since we're out of combat, not that it matters, but I'll help him by I'll just slash open. Its skin's thin, right? I'll just slash open a hole so he can just.
I'm just
Stand
crawling through
next-
mine, full body in.
I like why?
I'm
He's-
chilling.
He's chilling. Just smoke coming in your face. I'll say, Turlon, your
Vida, where are you going?
I'm crawling in. I'm killing.
Vida,
I can't hear shit.
Vida.
Turlon, as soon as you are
I'm like-
behind Vita in the central hole, I'll say that your chest pocket starts to get very heavy. A familiar feeling
Okay,
to
yeah.
you.
You see. I don't know if anyone would see this. I walk up to Vita, as
see
as
it.
he's climbing into the depths. And I'm laughing at what you said, Alex. I I look to you, and then anyone who's watching sees me just like sort of clasp my chest and like start like breathing heavily. Does it feel like I can't walk towards this any further?
Give me a will saving throw for me.
That's good. That's good.
I'll say, John,
Good to do
that on low health.
you're just shoveling shit in. Felix, you're tearing away at skin. Vita, you're crawling on fours with your ball just
I'm
burning.
strip mining.
This
Literally,
exactly.
dude.
Your crawl strip mining, most efficient
24?
strip mining method. 24. Let me wait. Oh, I closed the chat. Let me open it up. 24. You feel like you. I'll say this: you don't feel forced to do anything in any way, but you feel the same need to pull out and look at the crystal as you had done in the hotel room previously. You don't remember
I mean, in that
doing
case,
that, but you just feel.
in that case, I'm going to gaze upon the crystal longingly. But of course, I simply must.
As you,
I would say anyone sees me do this. I walk up. I kind of look to the hole like it's like what that Junji Ito
Yeah, I was
This
the
one
hole
same
was
thing
made
in
for
the
thing.
cave.
me.
Yeah, I'm like looking into it, and I pull out the stone. What do I see,
and
Mr. Game Master? Should I see something good.
as you're looking at it, you see once again you don't remember it in the hotel room, but you see these the little tiny tadpoles within look like they are trying to jut out towards where everybody is digging in, and you hear a voice within your head, a voice that is not your own thoughts, a voice that says, "The heart." And do you look up? Are you still looking at the crystal?
Yes. I'd say for a moment before I sort of like keel over a little bit in pain, I would say that well, it's obvious I'm holding my stone out. I don't think it would be clear whether or not I'm collapsing out of pain for being bleeding and injured versus reacting to the stone. But to you, Stephen, I am reacting to the stone as I just kind of like keel over a little bit, and I keep looking at it.
It looks like the tadpoles again are kind of leaning back and then shoving their way towards the body, and then lean back and then go back, and it's like this very quick motion that looks like they're trying to
I
escape
simply must follow.
towards. And as you look up where you are following, you see within just the black goo and smoke, almost in front of your vision, almost not obscured by anything, you see a small purple dull glow at the end of this tunnel that Vita and Felix and John are creating towards the center of this beast.
I'm gonna grab Vita, like from behind, like
Huh.
no warning. Say, Vita, do you see that? As I point towards what
Do
I
I see
almost
it?
must assume you don't see.
Do I see it?
This black void in front of you. Like,
No,
see
there's
what?
too much smoke in here. I can't really see. I'm just going. I'm going until this thing stops
It's
moving.
glowing bright purple. I'm
Okay.
gonna push Vita out of the way.
Yeah, I'll let you crawl past me. I'm just fucking carving.
I'm
This
gonna
thing
push you to the
sucks.
side as I'm just like I would say that I'm not trying to signal that you should help me like above board, but I look as I go by you, I look a little crazed. Like my eyes are wide. I'm like kind of like looking like just like
Do I
do with that
do I
information what you
pick up
will.
on this?
That's
Maybe
give me a perception check for it.
can I do like a disadvantage because all the smoke and shit in my eyes? Maybe.
You'll get a minus 2 circumstance bonus or penalty. Sorry, do -2 to whatever you get here. 20.
It's not a bonus at all.
Are you trying? Would you say, Turlon, that you are trying to hide the fact that you are
No.
crazed? No.
Once I'm passing Vita, Vita's not even there to me anymore.
Okay, and then you, Vita, or Turlon is like a person possessed. Vita, like not like you're talking to them, and Like, not like bad, but not even considering what you're saying. Turlon
Okay.
wants to go deeper.
Well, Vito's had this thought in his head in case this happened because it's fucking stone. So he's just gonna go, uh-oh. And he's just gonna drop the ball. I guess it's just gonna
Sink into the
fall in
ground,
a
yeah.
little hole.
You really
in the
dropped the
skin.
ball.
And he's gonna
Foggy.
attempt to cast Friend Fetch
Okay.
at Turlon. Now they've got to be willing. Vita, I've thought about this.
Hmm.
If they refuse my Friend Fetch, something's off, real off.
I have
So
how
he's
I
gonna
would
be
want
like,
how I'd want as a character to play Steven, which is above board. Turlon considers Vita a friend.
Mhm.
So I would say I would, if I were in a moment of clarity or came upon a moment of clarity, I would listen to the voice of my friend calling out to do something. Only you, God, can decide what that means for the
yeah.
dice.
I'm like, whoa, hang on. I'm like, I'm trying to like lasso him back for a second just to
Mhm.
see, and if they keep going, then I know something's really messed up.
And I'll say, John, give me a perception check with a -2 circumstance bonus because you are just chugging along with your labor skills. You've gotten back into a rhythm of just pouring this shit.
19.
19. You.
John has cleared out every fucking
Yeah,
thing of
John,
coal.
yeah, exactly. You've had to go through a couple of these boilers because you've been so efficient with just smoke in your face.
More.
You've
I've
I like
dug a
to think
lot
of
of
it
hole.
from-
I look over at Felix and
He's
I
just
go,
launching this shit like 30 feet.
I've calmed down by now. I'm not raging no
Not
more.
raging, but you're in a groove.
But I'm in a zone. I go, I've dug a lot of holes, man, and this one's bottomless. I don't know when it's gonna stop. So
Maybe I'll.
That's a fucking quote. I've dug a lot of holes, man, and this one's bottomless.
I want to start just. No, they're already going in. Okay, I am gonna go to where the other two are in the esophagus. I don't know, and I'm just gonna like cast have a light spell in my hand so we can see.
what did you want me to roll the perception check for?
Well, yeah, no, we're now resolving in this moment. I'll say, Felix, as you are casting light
Oh, right.
and helping out with this, John, you are able to look over and you see Vita, try and reach out to Turlon and say, "Hey, come back!" Come back, come here. And Turlon continues chugging forward, and Vita looks confused and a little worried.
I look back
Turlon
worried, like
is
at the
going
others, like,
through.
uh-oh, like help. Like I'm looking at John, I guess.
I'm
Whoever I
gonna
see
hold the
first.
stone out towards where I'm like going.
And I'll say you can start to feel the heartbeat within your ears. Not only just are you ignoring what the people are around you are saying, but almost you can't hear what they're saying because the heart is beating so loud in
What the fuck is
your
happening?
ears. And you say, you hear within your head, you hear, "Open the heart." And you
Only
just
good
start
things come
moving
from listening to the
forward.
crystal.
Your arms. You pull out your sword and you just begin cutting through this material. The purple light is maybe only 5-10 feet away.
Yeah.
It feels so
You
close.
give me like hand shaking,
others help at all?
I'm just like I'm like frantically like it doesn't look when I normally use my sword. It looks like very disciplined and very formful, but now it's just chaotic. Like
Can I walk up
slashing
behind
against the walls.
Turlon and just go and just put my hand on their shoulder and just go, "Hey, man, what's going on here?"
Give me a will saving throw, Turlon, and I'm going to say it's going to be very high DC to listen.
Oh yeah.
You never know.
We completely stone maxing in this moment.
John has to be so fast too.
That was almost a nat 20. Turlon is continuing to cut forward, and it's such wild movements with their arms that the sword almost hits you a few times, even when you're standing back.
Grab him, John.
Grab him.
I just keep
It's
slashing.
It's them. Grab them.
I've been saying
I'd like to imagine
M-E-M,
John
grab
said
them.
John
Grab
stops.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab him.
So it's like, hey, did you just misgender one of our companions? As I'm like cutting
Hang on
his
a
head.
second.
Actively.
Okay.
You're only a couple
Yeah,
feet away from the purple glove.
Grab
too.
their ass.
Can I grapple Turlon?
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna try to, as soon as they do that, I'm gonna try to use my mirror to get behind them and attack him.
What the?
Now
What's
we can
happening?
kill them.
Oh my
That's a
god.
nat
Oh my
20.
god, John moment.
Okay.
It's what the stone would want.
I'll say
We're
that-
reaching levels of John we didn't previously think were possible.
I'll say
How did he get in this tunnel? Also, past me behind Turlon this instant. How did?
You're a
That's
puny
what I'm
bug
trying
in
to
comparison
understand.
to John. He could just shove
John-
you. He
John
doesn't-
does have a
It's
high
much
speed.
funnier to imagine where like
He's so quick.
Vita and I are like, oh, John's shoveling coal and something's wrong with Turlon. We look back and John is gone and he's just in there.
The shovel's
Like,
still
hey.
spinning in the air, and then it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll say,
Hey.
What do you want me to
grapple.
roll?
130
say,
floors.
I mean, roll.
There's nothing to roll here. You
There's
already got a
nothing
nat
to roll,
20,
it's
but
a DC, but yeah, I'll say, John.
then
with
yeah, never
your-
mind. No shot. Yeah.
With your nat 20, you are able to grab Turlon so hard that they are not able to reach for their mirror. That there are, Turlon, you instinctually go to grab because someone is preventing you from getting to the heart. It's 2 feet away. You can't see it in the blackness, but it's a mirror. It's almost here. You know that the heart is here. You need to open it, and John has grabbed you. And what do
Wait.
you want to do, John? It's up to you.
Okay. What is Turlon holding besides their sword?
Right now, I would say in one hand it's the rapier, and the other is going for the mirror. I probably have it, but I need to
Okay.
move it into a certain position. I clearly can't get it into the position I need to use it.
Okay.
It's like pinned against my chest, probably
I'm just
like
gonna.
this.
And how big is this hole?
It's human size, like just barely enough. You are right
Okay,
behind.
I'm just gonna reposition myself and Turlon back outside the monster.
Okay.
Move!
Yeah, I'll move back out then because I gotta move out of the way. For them to do
Uh,
this.
I'm not going to, I don't want to do any rolls or anything because I know I'm completely, totally grappled. But the entire time, I will be like, I'm like, unless the stone, I presume, is actively taken from me, I am like pushing against your face
yes.
Okay.
and like trying to grab at you. But you've got me grappled, so I can't reach you.
What the fuck is
But
going
I'm
on with them?
I'm like
Oh, wait.
trying to
You're
trying
just
to
clunking-
stab
you're
at the
clunking against the
heart.
helmet, just dung, 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 dung,
Yeah.
dung. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I would say also notice that at this point I'm not it is an intentional, I want to make it clear, it's an intentional decision of mine as the player to not be saying anything this entire time. Like they are not saying anything, they're not audibly reacting. It is just like sheer pushing at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's like nothing human about it.
Okay. Bring us both outside.
Yep. So
What is-
you've gotten outside, and I'll say that Turlon is still desperately trying to fight, and I'll say your grip is starting to loosen just a little bit. That you feel like you only have a couple more seconds before you can.
I'm looking at Felix with panic.
before
I'm gonna-
You're gonna
we
have
know
to
what
I'm
this
retry.
thing-
Dashing to go grab. I'm gonna grab the stone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Above board, by the way, minus
Rip
2
it.
penalty to a non-lethal attack. I'm very low HP. Any one of you could probably knock me out instantly. That being said, if none of you make it, I will
But me and
attack
Felix
John.
have talked about this. We've said we're gonna grab the stone if anything ever happens.
Yeah.
We're
This
going
is
for
yeah.
it.
This is exactly it.
Okay. Then
So yeah, I'm gonna
I am
grab
in
the
the. I would say
stone.
I'm actually. Guys, I'm in the midst of getting ready to push John away, and I'm like turning to try to get my rapier out.
And I'll say that Vita and
Also, I
yeah, you go.
wanna have it. I have like a little pouch. I wanna like dog bag. I have the pouch over my
that's
hand, so I
funny.
grab it with the cloth and then I invert it so I don't ever actually have to touch it with my skin.
Okay. Then I'll say,
Smart.
Vita, would you want to aid in Felix in some way?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
We've planned this out before.
Then Vita, I want you to give me an athletics check to see if you can aid. It's a DC of 15 to see if you can help.
Wait, is
Felix.
Yo.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
God.
Okay.
God wills it. God
Oh my
wills
God.
it.
is willing this
So-
to happen. Okay.
Okay.
That means you have critically succeeded. Right. Yes. So that means that you are going to get a +2 circumstance
yes.
bonus. Let me make sure. Yeah, you're
I get a
untrained in
+2?
athletics, so you're going to
I
get
was-
a +2 for this,
Yeah,
Felix.
Felix will.
Okay.
minus
Hold on.
2
Let me
plus
check
4.
one thing really quick.
And I'll say that you can either do acrobatics or athletics. It's the way that you are trying to. It's a very specific thing that you're trying to grab off of Turlon.
Come on, Felix.
So
Am I-
okay.
Am I
Hold
counteracting
on.
this?
Hold on. So really funny thing is, so my athletics and acrobatics is trash. However, if I wild shape, I can get a bonus to one of those. So Steven, in with Turlon's thrashing, would it be any difference if I use athletics or acrobatics?
What I'll say, we can have this discussion a little bit above board. Here are the two avenues, and there's a thirds if you think of one. Here are the avenues I'm thinking of. You can either try and do it just as yourself, and you know that you can seize this opportunity. Vita has grabbed, Turlon's other arm, and you see a moment. You don't know if you can do it or not. Or you can delay by just a little bit in wild shape, get that added bonus, but then Turlon is going to be able to get another chance of breaking from John's grapple.
I'm just gonna I'll just grab them not shaped.
Yeah.
Almost
One
shaped.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics.
Oh, God.
Okay, and before you roll,
Okay.
I need to think a little bit about the DC here of what I want to do.
Turlin has like 1,000 items on their person at any given point. So you could just grab maybe
I'm
a
just-
sack, accidentally
grabbing
grab a
shit.
sack of beans or something. Yeah,
Yeah, there probably are dried fucking pinto beans or
just
something.
a
in one
sack of
them.
like kidney beans.
We're going to go against Turlon's reflex DC. I'll say,
What's the reflex? So what do I
which
have
is
to
a
beat?
24. You have to beat
Oh,
a
no.
24 to grab.
What's the
this.
die gotta be? You get a +2.
It
You get a +2.
it has to be a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Yep.
We gotta get 3 in a row.
Oh, that's crazy.
What can
Okay.
help?
It's gonna be a 1.
It almost was. It really almost was. It was almost there.
Okay.
Wait,
In that
wait.
case then
Hero point though.
no.
What else?
So
Okay.
that was one action. 2 actions. Guys, we already know what it is. I'm gonna transform into a gorilla.
Yes! Yeah!
Might I make my chance to escape now, Mr.
Yes,
GM?
you get to make your chance to escape. I'll say it
You
is
have a
against
gorilla coming after you, man.
John's Fortitude DC, which is 23.
And then am I rolling athletics or acrobatics?
I think it's
Uh,
either.
I think it's either. Yeah, it's up to you. It just describes how you do it.
Cool. And we'll go ahead and make my roll now.
This is a tense situation.
Oh.
Damn, pretty good.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm guessing it's a success.
Yep.
I will say that.
Yeah,
Turlon,
so
you
as-
are
as
able
he
to
jumps-
slip out. Yep.
Yeah. As you go to dive at me, Felix, I look at you and I like my eyes are genuinely crazed. I look like you're about to wild shape, but I look like the animal. And I like take my elbow out and I just sort of twist it, and you see John's grip loosen for just a second before I like dive down to the ground as fast as I can and like swiftly jump to the side, going for my rapier. Mr. GM,
Yeah.
do I get any chance at a moment of clarity while I pull out my rapier and suddenly look at Felix actively transforming into a gorilla to attempt to attack me?
Yeah. What I would like to do is I would like you 4 to roll initiative, just so we can get.
The fuck
Let's
is
go,
going
let's
on?
go.
Let me add you 4 to.
Can I use my
Yeah.
acrobatics? Can I use my
Gorilla
athletics?
moment.
Start my acrobatics as the
Gorilla
initiative
moment.
because that's like me getting out of The grip?
I'll say everybody is athletics or acrobatics, not perception. So
Okay.
go
Oh, yeah.
go for
Hold on.
what you want. But
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
this is a quick speed thing. That
Of course, John
initiative-
with the 32.
32 fucking nuts.
I can use
Dude's
athletics.
a demigod secretly, a third order
Yeah,
deity.
yeah,
Just
you.
I can use athletics.
Yes, you are a gorilla right now, and you can use whatever you want.
Shit. Oh, shit.
You're beating a gorilla, John.
Dude.
It's crazy.
It was transforming. It wasn't a fully grown silverback.
John is stronger than a gorilla anyway.
He is, yeah.
That's so funny.
Listen,
Power of
if
training
Alden
and
was able to
belief.
kill 2 Yetis with subpar strength, then John is like,
Imagine if you
John's on
apply
a different
yourself.
level.
yeah.
Imagine if you
It's on a
train.
different level. This is a fucking crazy session. I'm so annoyed with my keyboard. We're gonna have to figure that out later. Okay.
Roll that
it's
initiative.
Initiative, acrobatics, or athletics. It's up to you.
Wait, can you take my athletic? Can you take my acrobatics that I used to escape? My 27.
That would make sense. That's how we're starting initiative. That would make sense.
Well, that's the order we're at. Well, it's tied with Felix then.
And
There you go.
it should be if we're. I think.
Theo's the
Do I
hot
count as the
box.
enemy in this situation? Because technically, I think rules has written
We're the party.
rules has written the part. Well, yeah, in your favor. Rules has written the party
I
normally
know.
gets preference.
Okay.
Would I not be considered the enemy in this situation?
I'd say you are the enemy.
It's
but
us versus the stone, man.
We're not the enemy.
I will say that even though I'll say that we're able to, we're going to begin in the encounter, and I think it makes sense that you rolled really high, Turlon, but John and Felix are able to go before you in this quote unquote combat.
Totally.
Just because they rolled.
As a
higher.
player, I love to see that. As a character, I'll
Right.
kill you. You'll die. You'll die.
So how
I'll
we
kill
stop
you. Don't make
Tron
me
from
stone.
just teleporting into the tunnel and can we?
That's a
I
great
punch 'em.
question.
Can
John,
gorillas? Okay.
John, it is your turn. Turlon's
I
looking
do
a
have
little
7
beat up.
HP.
Yeah, John's looking, or Turlon's
I'm
looking a
gonna
little
try and
beat
knock
up.
you out immediately though.
You use one action to move forward.
I use one action to move forward. Then I'm gonna make an unarmed strike on Turlon, non-lethal.
Okay, non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
It's over.
So that's a minus 2, I think, is non-lethal.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
John
You know
has
that
two
scene where the
punches.
Saiyans pull their punches and it doesn't work
Oh,
on the little
yeah,
Oh,
missed by
by
one.
the machine?
Missed by one.
Well, you're. Well, no, you targeted yourself. So
Oh,
the
did I?
AC of
Well, my AC is 23. What's Turlon's AC?
Turlon's AC
22. That would hit me.
22. That's fucking crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Then that is a hit.
Meets it,
so
beats it.
roll damage. This is non-lethal.
So non-lethal, and it's just a normal punch. So
Another 7.
So,
That's the
you-
HP, right?
Exact.
No, not HP.
no.
I have
I'm-
10.
You have 10. Yes. Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's damage. You can roll again with a minus attack penalty. Turlon is looking rough.
I
Punch
think, if you
square.
don't mind me asking before you make this next attack, Mr. GM,
Yeah.
what am I feeling? Like, not physically, but like mentally, as I'm being attacked by someone who I probably don't realize is my friend in my direct conscious in this moment, but somewhere deep in my brain, presumably.
I will say that Turlon, the blood is pounding so hard in your head that you do not hear anything around you besides your heartbeat, and your eyes are focused on the purple glow that you see deep within that tunnel. And currently in front of you, you see 2 people in your way, not friends, not companions,
And a gorilla.
not
gorilla.
enemies. You see a gorilla.
And a gorilla.
And you hear or you feel just a strike
It's a real
against your
gorilla.
head. And you look over for just a brief second and you see someone else is trying to attack you. And these are not friends, but they're not enemies either. They are just people that are not allowing you to get to your goal, which is that purple globe that's not but 30 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna make my multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
In this case,
Yeah,
it'll be a combat grab.
And I would target
regard-
Turlon real quick.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There we go.
That thing again, multiple attack penalty, -2. Add. Okay, had to roll big for this. I'm gonna get like a 1.
Oh, by 0.
Oh,
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
my
Oh my
God.
god, I needed a
God.
14. Oh, fuck.
What could he not do?
No!
What could he not do?
I needed a 14 exactly.
Jump.
Oh, god damn. All right.
Roll damage. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
You strike Turlon, and Turlon, because it was non-lethal, you are now unconscious. And at
I just
0
do this to
hit points.
Turlon's unconscious body.
You had this on fucking lock.
Yeah,
You
immediately. Okay.
Okay.
God, dude, my heart is racing. That's crazy.
Turlon, you fall limp to the
Good
ground.
job, guys.
My eye is wide. Like, oh my god.
Turlon falls limp
Can
to
I
the
can I
ground.
do a realizing what's happening as I get knocked unconscious type beat, Steven?
Roll a will saving throw for me, just as your eyes begin
Ye-
to close.
Yep. God, this thing is so slow. My shitty little MacBook. Oh my god. 30.
I'll just say that is the DC. And as your eyes begin to close, you realize around you, all of these people, these were friends just trying to help you out. And you hear that same voice, that had penetrated your mind earlier, that you knew was not your own, begins to say a phrase. It begins to say, "You have failed," and then it stops. In your own mind, your own voice echoes through your mind and says to yourself, "They have succeeded," before you fall unconscious.
You see, John, like just for a second the craze in my eyes, like my expression, like crazed and frantic, right as you fucking punch me. You
Oh,
see I like
man.
falling back, like the face completely drops. Like I look like I suddenly come to in a moment of clarity, and I just like lock eyes with you, where I kind of like gasp as I fall back, drop my rapier, unconscious on the ground.
Oh, man, I didn't want it. Oh.
And the
Yeah, I
encounter,
transform back.
Turlon,
Grab it! Felix, grab it!
Yeah. I
grab it in
Um,
the bag.
I grab it in the little sack, and then I tie it, and I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck?
A little detail you'll notice is that the pocket, as you take open my jacket, it's full of like 30 different pockets, and you can see like all
30
around
different duplicate stones.
all around the stone, all of those pockets are vacated. Like a full zone around has been emptied.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's one of those. Okay.
Okay, well, we still have to kill this thing.
Yeah. Okay. I got it in my bag. About a.
What?
What just happened?
We'll talk about it later. We have to kill. We gotta.
Man, we have a job to do.
We gotta kill the heart. We're not actually done here
I look
yet.
over at the little like wriggly baby, and I'm like, look.
Still moving around.
I'm gonna go burn the heart to death. Someone come with me.
Yeah, Vita, can you watch Turlon?
Yeah.
If they move, just put that stone on them.
Okay.
Fucking cat.
Actually, I'll take out my eye and just sort of put it on one of Tarlan's hands.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
Turlon-
crazy.
There you guys
Turlon's
go.
hand is
There's
just-
like a solid beat of where I don't think I've ever seen Vita do that. It's like, huh? It's a
These
fake
people
eye.
are the weirdest. Whatever.
Yeah.
And I just pick up my shovel and start shoveling coal into the.
I climb back into the heart and I'm just igniting it, just
I'm just
slashing
thinking
it with
they should
fire.
have listened to me. We should have left fucking Awade, man. Please.
I'll say that you all are able to get through, and I'll say that you are able to burn through enough where you get to what looks to be a heart, which appears to be what Turlon was aiming for. It is probably in diameter, like 5 feet in diameter, 10 foot tall, just pulsing heart. Every time it pulses, it probably pulses like a good foot inwards, and it's just this black heart. It is oozing out as you go towards it. And do you just burn it with hot coals? What do you all do with it?
Igniting it.
Yeah, I
With
just burn. I
ignition?
just start shoveling coals underneath it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll say it starts to spew out this just black smoke that kind of gets in y'all's lungs, but you're able to cough through it, and it burns through. And I'll say, as you are burning through, give both of me give me
Both of you?
perception. Yeah, both of you give me perception checks.
God, that was so close to being a nat 20.
That was close. Felix,
Can't see
as
shit in
yeah,
here.
you, John, you're just focused on the task. But Felix, as
fuck.
you are burning down this heart, you see just fall to the ground underneath you where you have burned away, just into the black goo. It's disappeared, but you just catch it for just a second. You almost see what looks to be a small, maybe baseball-sized purple crystal.
Oh,
I say
Oh,
out loud, are you
okay.
fucking kidding me?
what? No,
There's
man.
another crystal.
I just hear that coming from the fucking tunnel.
Another one? Where?
Yeah. I point to where I saw it fall in the goo.
It's somewhere in the goo.
Okay, let me look for it.
Don't touch it with your skin.
I
don't
got
actually know.
I got
Yeah.
gloves on.
Good.
So, I get on my hands and knees and start like.
I'm gonna back up so I'm like away from him.
Okay.
Should he grab the stone?
Give me a perception.
If John
check.
gets taken, we're done.
John,
Perception
give me a
check.
perception check. You got gloves on.
have-
That's good.
I have
Okay,
one last
23.
casting of Clear Mind, which could be useful.
After about 30 seconds, you're just going through. Your hand hits something, and you pick it up, and through your hand and just up to your forearm is just covered in just this black goo. You can see, not covered in any goo at all, just perfectly pristine. This jagged, just like these, like almost like natural crystals that you find like within geodes, kind of like this quartz-like shaped, but it has this purple crystal to it that looks almost exactly like the crystal that was pulled from Turlon's pocket, but maybe about 5 times bigger. And it was in the center of this heart.
So we're gonna put these in a lead-lined box, right?
I just kind of poke it with a finger.
With a finger, it feels like crystal, and you don't. To be honest with you, it looks like the other crystal, and everybody's freaking out about the crystal, but you, John, you don't know the origin of whatever this crystal was that Turlon had, so it's
I'll
looks
say-
a little weird, but everybody's reacting like this is a crazy thing that's in front of you.
I'll be like, yeah, so don't touch it with your skin. I don't know how it works. Long story short, it's like an incredibly evil crystal.
Okay.
Um,
Get out of here.
I do that. I leave the
Yeah.
body.
After a second,
What
let's
the-
see.
Okay, get out of here.
I'm just gonna get a bag and put it in a bag. I just have like a bag that
Normal.
but
There's got to be like sacks for the coal or whatever around here.
Oh, I also have so many like containers and things in my
yeah.
pockets.
I walk
Like
out.
I have all sorts of stuff.
I walk out. DM, can I do my thing?
What?
Oh man, what the fuck?
You may.
I walk out and I go, give me the other crystal.
What?
Now.
Are you serious?
And then
Above board, you guys can totally take John. He's got like no health.
I'm looking at. Is he serious?
okay. How, wait. I need to message Steven.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You guys can totally kill him. He has like no health.
It's
No, 100%. You guys wait. You can take him.
stupid.
You can take him.
What spells do I got? No.
Hope is that it says performance check.
I don't know
I
why
hope
it
he's-
kicked me out real quick. 1 second. Dude, Discord is freaking out right now.
Are you getting hacked?
Okay.
You press a link?
Yeah.
DDoSing you. DDoSing you.
It's
DDoSing
just
you.
whenever I try and click on a DM, it just makes me leave this call. I don't know why.
Oh,
That's
cool.
so
But
funny.
I'm texting before.
Okay. Well, I got your text.
Okay.
So what do they roll?
They do
Hey.
not roll anything.
Oh. So I have to roll to everyone's perception DC.
Incredibly high.
Well, I probably fail since I rolled a 14.
yeah, you all
You
see,
can obviously tell John is just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I'm just kidding.
Where is the?
You
Where are we
could.
joking?
You
here?
could still take him though.
Oh, I'm
Where's
just
the
kidding.
joke?
Where's the joke? I don't know. I was just trying to bring some lighthearted humor to the situation, but
I appreciate the thought, man, but it's just not like the right time.
I'm
at this
holding a
moment.
big sack, and I got it in here.
Good.
Can you imagine if John got turned? We would I don't have
So
any
funny.
offensive moves. I would have been dead. You can't outrun him.
The
Yeah,
only
man.
thing I could do, the only thing I have left is I would cast
John has 10
shocking
health.
grasp.
John has 10 health. You could have
I don't
blown
have.
him.
I don't have.
Yeah, you
any
could've killed John
offensive
easy.
moves.
Yeah.
I could have gotten him. I could have killed him with shocking
Me?
grasp.
I'm unconscious.
Anyway,
yeah,
okay.
I'll
well,
say Turlon is unconscious
God.
on the ground. We're
What's
And I
happening?
don't want you to change that. I do not want you to change that.
What's
wait,
happening
is this
to
thing dead? Did you kill this
the
thing?
little baby head over
Yes.
there?
It's dead. Should be.
the little
Is
head.
the small head
yeah.
alive?
Yeah.
The little head, yeah, it falls to the ground. The heart is no longer pulsing, and
Okay.
it appears like the creature is dead as soon as you all.
So
kill it
Vita, the
off.
heart kind of we blew it up.
Okay, good.
And then inside it was this. Oh, right. It's a crystal that looks like this one. I hold up the small bag.
Mhm.
It's like this one, but it's like 5 times bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like
That's
this big, and
purple.
I just hold it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like this one, but larger. Which is
Now
deeply
give me a
upsetting.
big fat brain.
Seriously.
Oh, brother!
I'll put my eye back in its socket at least, because
You might want to wash
That's
that off
good.
first.
it just kind of does it itself. It's weird.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I trust your guys. It's your
Germ
Are you
disease
sure?
has not been invented yet.
Just invented new lore.
Hey, buddy, roll your flu check.
Roll
We'll
that
see.
disease check for me, pal.
What? So
Turlon is still
Wait,
laying on
is-
the ground,
is
unconscious.
Felix still deaf?
That lasted only
Wait.
10 minutes. I'll say in the period, it is no longer, as you were slashing through Felix, you are no longer deaf.
What just happened? What do we do?
I don't know. We
That's
got what
still
Am
we
I having any
obviously
dreams
wanted-
right now, Steven?
What?
You are
Okay.
not, no.
I was kidding. I said, am I having
So-
any dreams right now, Steven?
That stone obviously wanted Tron to get to the big stones. I feel like we shouldn't
Yeah.
just have them anywhere near each other.
No, not at all. Okay. Oh God, I don't really know much about it.
What?
Maybe we
What
can keep it. I remember hearing something that like some metals like fuck with magic. I don't know if that's actually true.
Just
or,
go
like,
to the
maybe-
library.
I
mean,
mean,
we could-
we can go the Ultra Priest now. That might be
Yeah.
the best person to talk to.
Maybe they can
It's a
like
third order deity.
exercise it or something. But what if it takes control of them? We don't know how.
What if we take
Maybe we
the?
could. Maybe
Mm,
we don't know what the fuck it does, and we don't have any way of figuring out what it does.
I don't want to take it to Sir Roth either, because if
Because yeah, if he loses it, he's
Sir
gonna
Roth.
murder our ass.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
What if we take the small one to the Ultra Priest? 'Cause I'm thinking like strongest to the weakest stone.
Yeah.
It's like the best chance of it not possessing them.
What if
Yeah.
we? So
See what happens there.
we're gonna obviously want to rest. By the way, am I part of the gang? What's going?
Yeah,
anyway,
dude. Oh my god, John. Absolutely.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're in.
You're in, man. This
Great.
was the
Oh my
initiation you
god,
passed.
John, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're in,
I
buddy.
think tomorrow, we make sure Turlon is chill, is relaxed, and then, we should go to the library to research the stone a little bit, and then go to the Ultra Priest, because you're right. We don't want to walk up there with some horrible weapon and then give it over to a third order deity. That wouldn't end well. So
Yeah, either that like it's the Ultra Priest betrays us and gets super powerful and like evaporates us, or they get taken over by whatever's in here and then they evaporate us.
And we
Or
can't
some third
tell
option.
we can't tell Turline what we found. I don't think.
Yeah.
there might be.
Yeah.
They might already know. They might already know what was in there, man.
We'll just have to find it. We'll just have
We
to see how it
we
goes.
can't
What
tell
if
them
we
that we
paint
have
it
it.
a different color? So it's no wrong evil stone.
You know what? I'm not against it.
I'm not
I'll do
against that
literally
either.
anything. I'm not against it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think John, you should keep it, and we need to pretend like we don't know what they're talking about. Like
Yeah.
we didn't find a stone. We just
Yeah,
killed it.
because they didn't actually see the big one. So
Okay.
it looks like they were being compelled to go to the heart, but they don't probably know why.
They might. I don't know. Well,
And worst
okay.
case, they don't believe us, and then they have to go through John to get it anyway. So
Yeah.
man, you can't put me up as the first line of defense. I'm sorry, but I don't know what they're capable of. I almost got
We've
my
seen-
ass
we've
handed to
been-
me today. I could have
Take it
died.
down. No.
I
Trust
shoulda
they
died.
They can't touch you. We've been with them this whole time.
I should have died.
They're more of a
It wasn't a fight I was meant to win.
but we won.
What are you
We
talking
did win.
I wasn't strong
What do
enough though.
Yeah, but I was there.
No, that's not the
You weren't
point. I should have been
strong
able to
enough?
beat
You
it, but I
killed-
wasn't. I should have been able to beat it by myself.
I'm just like
You
glancing
punched-
at the writhing thing with his 5 heads on the fire that John.
You
single
punched a hole
handed.
like the size of a grown man into the side of that one. That was like one hit.
We'll talk about this later anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Just you keep it. We're much weaker than you. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You are
okay.
you've known each other a bit longer.
Are you gonna tell your boss about this? Because
Just tell him we killed the monster. I won't include any details about the stone.
okay.
you're only a temp, right? Are you like full on member or are you just
No,
No, I'm
hanging
a
out here?
temp.
You're kind of
Yeah.
betraying.
You fell for the oldest blunder, Steven, the old disconnect when you go to somebody else's DM.
Discord disconnect.
You're kind of betraying your boss pretty easily.
I wouldn't say betraying. I would just say not telling him everything.
Look,
Okay.
it's
I did
in
what he
Sir
asked me to do.
Ross's-
There wasn't any detail about a stone being involved. So
He said that we could keep what we found, I'm pretty sure too. Which is this.
yeah, it's gonna be kind of fucked up walking up there. I bet this thing is still gonna be, perceived by everybody now that it's
Yeah,
dead.
I was really thinking about that. I'm not excited to go to return to a whole population of people that can now suddenly see this
No.
creature.
Well, it's not our problem.
And I'm being
Yeah.
honest, I'm on pure adrenaline right now. I'm probably gonna collapse midway back.
All right, well I can carry you. So
I also,
If
above
we-
board, do not love our assumption that simply not touching it with your skin is enough to not be
That's
compelled
the
by it.
only thing
That's all
we
we
can
know.
do.
So we can't. We don't
None of
know
us have
more.
ever actually touched it before, so
Yeah.
there's nothing we could actually know. I don't actually even know
You don't
how
know the stone like me. You don't know it
exactly,
like me.
exactly.
Okay. Well,
Okay, yeah.
let's try and
As long
get
as there's
back to
no
the vein
tumor.
breakers and
okay,
see what
So-
happens when Turlon wakes up.
can we end not the session there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty late.
I will say that you all.
I mean, it's only 9 p.m.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start. It's gonna start the next session with Turlon waking up, because you all waking up Turlon. I will say that, or you all picking up Turlon in any way. If you're moving with Turlon, Turlon's waking up. So we can start next session. Maybe a little bit of prep. If you want to prep for what you're going to say when Turlon wakes up. But we're going to start with Turlon
Coming
waking
out to
up.
the dead carcass of the
You
worm
all leaving.
hotel.
Yeah, that's going to be real fun. And then we'll see where the session takes you. I've been
Just
very
hear
excited.
hundreds and hundreds
Dude.
of
Hey
screaming.
guys,
So we'll meet
Fun
in the
session.
there.
What a
Great job,
fun
Kevin, with
session.
his secret
Yep.
little mission that he's had.
I was
That's pretty
so
good.
fucking
You almost
close.
got us, so we didn't
I
get
was
two
so
nat 20s.
close. I was
You
so
guys,
close.
I'm glad you clutched out, John. I think probably Felix would have gotten me if you didn't. But
Dude.
also, I was gonna go full. I was gonna use everything on your ass.
Yeah,
Like straight
yeah.
up, I was gonna exploit vulnerability. I was gonna put a second me behind you to flank you. I was going to attack you. I was gonna try to kill you. Legitimately.
Man, that looking at like the base roll I needed to get that punch off.
Mhm.
And you got it anyway.
I
You
was
got
like,
it
oh, I
anyway.
need a 14 or higher, please, 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 please.
Also, Steven, can we just say,
Oh, shit.
you failed, we succeed. Cooked.
Yeah.
Good. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Dude,
Ooh.
those fucking crystals almost fused together. I had a whole little thing written. If you
Get
into that
fucked,
crystal.
What
idiot.
does that mean? What does it
You
mean?
didn't know
that
John
crystals
could
get
roll nat
fused?
20s like 5
What
times
could that
every
mean?
session?
If you
I
That
am-
worries
into
me.
that crystal.
So I do like the mental image of John just like grabbing Turlon and just going like, and, like punching him. But I am mad that we didn't get the image of a gorilla, just
gorilla
beating
doing
the
it.
shit out
Yeah,
of
That
him.
would have been
wailing.
funnier.
Gorilla turn.
Yep.
The sheer tension of John getting the minimum roll
Oof.
to succeed twice to
Yeah.
stop me was insane. I love
That's
that.
great.
God.
I'll say you guys
You
all
stay
handled the interplayer conflict fantastically. Good job,
That was
guys.
good.
That was good. Well,
Killing it.
Craig, I'm happy to report that every time John rages, there's a little bit of gorilla flowing through him, and I'm not over exaggerating. So,
Just a
in
little
some
bit.
small way, the
Like
gorilla
Rambo?
power,
Little punch,
was
turn.
there.
Do the fucking predator.
The original, so it's the
thing.
same barbarian class as Alden, but they changed the rules. And originally, it's like the animal totem thing or whatever. And every time you rage, you like take on some aspect of your spirit animal. And I went with
Oh.
ape. And so,
Yeah.
and the original description was every time you rage, you get into a gorilla-like stance and then start wailing on people with only your fists. And I was like, I can't have Alden do that. That's the stupidest thing ever. Like that takes me out of it. But
Yeah.
they removed that, so now it's just like he's
Now
just
we
got
got
big.
2 gorilla
He's
bros
just
on
got
our team.
gorilla arms.
Gorilla bros.
Gorilla.
The banana
Oh,
kids,
man.
the
Okay.
banana
Well,
bros.
next session is gonna be fucking ridiculous with the Ultra
Yeah.
Priests and Turlon waking up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Untold
feel like I need.
tons of corpse.
Yep.
I'm glad you guys are going to hide the big stone from me, but I feel like I'm going to need to coach out how I'm going to even react to that. I have to think through the trauma of experiencing that as a character.
Yeah, like do
You're
you
gonna wake
remember
up
what
and you're
happened?
like, "Where's the stone?" It's like we're not telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.